good evening, happy people. What's all going on? We're waiting for everybody to show up. I will be sending out a link for Cliff here when he gets here. For Mr. Cliff. So yeah, we're just gonna do Wednesday night shenanigans. We're gonna be talking about all kinds of different things. Probably from hi Des, how you doing? Probably doing food, gardening, stuff like that. So I will be barbecuing tomorrow night. So I will do some videos on that. But it's going to be a secret on what I'm cooking. So I'll be cooking a couple different items. So, and I'll do a couple of shorts with that. Who knows? I just might put a whole video together. Don't know yet. We'll find out how it's going to turn out. Alrighty. So Des, what are you up to today? Yeah, Des is in. Try to see who else is in this evening. Yep. There's Colin. And no, he didn't go live last night. Let's go ahead and put this out here so he can give us an update of what's going on. Oh, laying with the bones aching. Yep. Yes, I figured that, Colin. Okay, let's do this here. Click there, and send. There it is. It's out. Let me pin that to the top. Actually, I'll probably just leave it there. Wait for Cliff to show up. Yeah, because I know Cliff probably got some rain today. I saw that on the radar. D-Moose, how you doing? Oh, hi, Molly. There he is. He jumped up just like that.
Hey, brother.
Oh, and so did Daz.
Hey.
Hello, how you doing?
Awesome.
You do that.
Hold on, let me minimize.
No, actually, I found when you're moving stuff off the top of the dresser. Oh, if you need it, I've got mine. Right
yeah, so
here.
I figured to talk about food, barbecuing, gardening, stuff like that.
Cool.
And
so, if anybody has any questions for me, please feel free to ask.
Yeah, well, I read your message, so.
No, I'm stressing. That's the main thing for me.
Yeah, I figure you would be. Don't stress.
And I don't want to put it on anybody else. That's the big thing for me. I don't want anybody to.
Well, we can not talk about that and do something else.
Okay. I don't mind talking about it, but okay.
Yeah. Hey, but Jason, did you get a haircut?
Yeah, like a week and a half ago.
Yeah, I got a haircut and got a real job.
It is summertime.
I know, but I mean, I just looked up. I'm like, when I came on, I'm like, something's different.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's a lot cooler. I was just, well, like I said, the ACs at work are not really working too well.
Yeah.
So it's still like, 78 degrees inside the store.
Oh, that's my car, 92.
Yeah.
No AC.
You walk in the Walmart.
Hi, Colin.
How are you doing?
To the Lowe's department, it's like it is not nice in here.
I'm doing okay, hanging in. I got my wound doctor appointment Friday, so we'll see how that goes.
Well, I do have military news.
Hello, Jenny.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, I forgot to say hello, King Breakbarrel. How you doing, man?
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, nice indoor range there. Wait a minute. That's the other guy. Yeah, I think so. I know. I watched so many videos over the past couple of days.
Same here.
Getting stuff done out in the yard. Peppers are doing okay. Sunflowers are growing pretty good. Just only did those like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Carrots are going good.
My potato is not doing so hot.
Well, it's that
we
time
overwatered it. We might have overwatered it.
Yep.
Oops.
They like their feet dry.
That's but the tomatoes are doing decent.
Oh, we can't change our pictures?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
How am I get? I've been looking for.
Okay, go to your settings.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
looking for.
Then you can download a photo.
I don't see settings on down below.
Okay, when you go to try to do a live of your own, go to if you go to Talk Studio,
From the
Yeah.
right.
and then you can go and change it there, and it'll change the one here.
Okay.
It'd be nice if it had a bigger logo.
Yeah.
Yours,
That,
at least I can't get my logo to be up here on this.
no, yeah, I know, but like my picture, it's like I can't change it. It used to be. I know you did with StreamYard and some of the other whatchamacallits, but let's see. I'm over there at Tuck Studio. I'm over at Tuck Studio. Let's see. Settings. My stream avatar. That's okay.
Yeah,
Huh.
I've been chasing a gremlin in the van, so ugh. I've been chasing a possibly a loose ground somewhere
Ooh.
because I put in a new battery, new alternator, and I'm getting like 14 and a half volts. And then the check-in or not check-in light, but the battery light keeps going off and on, off and on. So I gotta look for a loose ground somewhere. I hate chasing wires in a vehicle. It's a pain.
Better than chasing waterfalls.
That's a good song. It's a good song.
No,
I
it's
know.
chasing gremlins.
That's Gremlins 2, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not on camera. Come on down.
I'm not on camera either. I got a blank right now. I got a stogie. Yeah. So.
But I will say this, Jason, I have been watching all your shorts and stuff, and you've been making some amazing food.
Oh yeah, I know.
Thing
I'm
is,
making some more tomorrow.
we're trying to figure out what we're going to do with our food. But we got some bacon wrapped pork steaks that we were trying to cook.
That's good.
We might cook one up, a couple more. They're not very big. They're like 5-ounce ones. They were on sale from Quick Star for about $4 for two.
Yeah. We were at Walmart earlier today, and we saw a steak in there for $16 for one steak.
Well, how many ounces?
This is barely even a pound.
Really?
Yeah, we see that. I see that a lot around here too.
If we're going to get some, for some kind of meat like that, I'm going to go to Fairway where you have a meat counter, and you can get whatever you want there. You can get a meat bundle if you want there.
Yeah, the meat bundles are still expensive here. I can't change my picture, my avatar picture.
Let me check on mine and see what I can do. Maybe I can give you some pointers.
Yeah, 'cause I thought there used to be a thing. I don't know about this one, but you used to be able to look down below and click on something and change your avatar picture. But I went and looked at my camera where my camera is, or stop video camera, and there's nothing there. And then I'm checking all the other little boxes, and there's nothing there either. Hey, Carol.
I was wondering where I couldn't hear you folks. I was like, oh man, my volume was turned down.
Oh.
Okay, I'm checking my settings, account settings, see what I can do there, maybe.
Yeah, 'cause I want to get rid.
Peach, how you doing?
Yeah, Carol's here.
Oh, I gotta do that. You guys have been in here for a couple times. Let me take care of this real quick here.
That's not it.
Passing out wrenches.
Passing out wrenches. Yes.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, you got to go to your go to StreamYards .streamlabs.com/studio.
Okay, I'm at Talk Studio Lab. I'm at Talk Studio.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Okay, that's now taken care of. Folks.
I don't know if this will work for you, but I'll post the link real quick, and you see if that will take you to your Streamlabs thing. See if that will.
I can say this now. We've been mouse free now for about 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm there.
I have not seen one.
I've seen the mouse videos.
Oh yeah, I had you put one of them in black and white.
Yeah, I've been at that. I'm there, Colin. I've been there. I already checked.
Okay, then you go to the settings,
I did, and I went to settings,
and it should say avatar,
and I put my stream avatar.
and you upload a picture.
Yeah.
What picture? Maybe it didn't. The picture didn't fit the parameters.
No, that's not it.
Oh, bummer. Just continue with the button mashing. You'll get it.
Because mine is if when I do. Let's see. Can I? See, mine's like that. That's the one I've got now. But I'm gonna do something real quick and see.
I
if this
can't. Wait a
works.
minute. Hold on. Let me go back over to. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm on not live over here on YouTube. All right. Let's see. Go over there. Stream. All right. Yeah, I still have. I can't change it. I don't know what's going on.
Oh.
I've tried 4 different pictures and none of them changed. It has not changed.
Bummer. Yeah, so. Yeah, finally, I got stuff that's starting to dry out now for the garden, which is nice. Yeah, I happened to get a hornworm last week and a couple of the leaf hoppers.
Cool.
Out in my garden. And like I said, I just haven't done anything all week. You know, I've just been going to work. You know, my sciatic nerve is just wrecking me.
Okay, I think I changed it. Let me see. Nope, it didn't work. I would have to refresh. Oh, that's what you didn't do. You didn't refresh this page.
Okay, hold on. Let's see what happens.
It's going to probably kick you out, but he's going to have to bring you back in. But it's,
Let's see, and still the same. Hasn't changed.
let me refresh mine, see what happens. So I did change my picture.
Oh, we lost her. And them. Oh, I gotta let them back in. So how's everybody else doing? Show on the stream.
Okay, now let's see if this worked.
Nope, it's the same.
Same one.
Yep.
Didn't work.
Nope.
But that's okay. I like the one I have.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like my girl, but I wanted to have like my actual face and an option to switch it like we can on the other channels. You know, the
Yeah.
other StreamYard and stuff.
StreamYard, yeah. StreamYard's a little easier to work with.
Yeah, they should have that. That's another thing we need to do when they ask you, is there any suggestions? Make it easy for us to switch our avatars.
Yeah.
Like down below or something like StreamYard has. I hate to compare it to StreamYard, but give us that option.
We got the main Stream Labs and StreamYard. Some people made, yeah.
Well, I got both. I got one for free. You know, the Streamlabs is what I pay for.
I think. Wait a minute. I think I found it. Hold on.
Let's see what you got.
Hold on.
No, I'm leaving mine alone.
Got it.
There you go. How'd you do it?
Okay. To the right where you got your chat, your video, your settings.
Yeah.
Right.
Settings there.
Okay, let me do that. Okay, go to settings. Got it. Okay, now what?
Click on the box for your avatar to change your avatar.
I did that.
You did that over in your own Talk Studio lab, not in here.
Oh, okay, that I didn't do.
And there you go.
Let's see how this one works. Yep, I changed it.
There you go.
Okay.
Figured it out. When you said setting, then I looked over and I said, oh, there's settings there. I wonder if it works there. It's like, oh, there it is. I forgot the suggestion. We found
Whoops,
it.
there it is. Okay.
Yeah, another good song.
Hey, I know my songs.
Yeah, and it's 80s, 80s and 90s.
Sorry, I couldn't resist that one.
That was a good one.
Yep. I will not be able to kick back like I normally do. I
Okay.
am using my son's chair. I'm down to 240, Jason.
That's good.
That's a big drop from where I used to be.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, nothing's really changed for me in my garden or anything, except that my sciatic nerve is just wrecking me right now.
I can get that. I can understand that. Ian's been a beast when it comes to moving, though. I mean, he was just a whirling dervish about getting stuff into the truck and everything else.
Yeah. Like I said, I've also been dealing with the van past 2 days.
So, are you running it, trying to run things backwards from the battery, or how are you doing that? Or
Well,
from the-
I changed out the alternator. I changed out the battery, and I still have the charge light coming on, but it's going off and on randomly.
Is it check the charge link connections?
Yeah, like I said, I got to find the. I think it's a ground somewhere. That might
Well,
be
like I
loose.
said, just check. Let's see, maybe there's connection to that particular indicator.
Yeah, I just got to find it.
Yeah, that's a good question. You still have the manual?
No, there's no manual with the vehicle. I just got to trace it. I mean, it's still producing voltage, enough voltage, but the light just keeps coming off and on. So the only thing I can think of is that it's just a loose ground wire somewhere.
Watch it be a loose wire to the light.
Yeah, I'm not digging up the dash apart.
The only other thing I could do is you can get one of those diagnostic things that tells you what codes it's been running for it to be doing that, and just plug it in and see what happens.
It was done today at the automotive shop.
And what came up?
It's still producing everything just fine. It's just the lights just coming on.
Check the light. It might be the light.
No, we want the light to stay off, not come on.
No, maybe there's a loose connection to the light itself. That's what I'm saying.
For some reason, it's just. I think it's just a loose wire somewhere. I got to find it. And I don't feel like, crawling around on the ground looking for it.
No one's saying anything in the chat.
No, nobody is. I mean, there's only like 5 people in the chat. Like I said, we're also waiting for Cliff to show
Hello?
up.
Are you still hungry?
No,
So,
I want to lay down.
so that's what I've been dealing with for the past 2 days. Man, alternator cost me what, $230 for an alternator? My goodness.
Yeah.
And another what, $160 for a battery.
How many batteries has it been so far?
Since we've had it, this is the second battery. We put a
Okay,
new
I thought it was third.
yeah, no, we put a new battery in it when we got it.
Now, could it be the type of battery?
Ding-a-ling-a-ling,
I
somebody's
gotta
got a
go.
phone
It's my
call.
aunt.
That's not me. I'm not calling you.
Yeah, no. So I'm just trying to chase down that ground. That's what I'm thinking is what it is. It's just something that's just not quite tightened, or it could be just a I'm hoping I don't have to change a wire due to corrosion. But I just gotta find it because I'm getting the same amount of volts as I am at the alternator as I'm getting at the battery. So yeah, trying
I
to
got 5 likes so far.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, everybody.
I am sharing you out as we speak here, so bear with me.
Okay. Well, I'm sure everybody got their notification. They probably got other stuff going. I'm not twisting anybody's arm to be here.
No, But I could, as a friend, I will.
There's far more interesting people out there than me.
Says who?
Oh, it says the people that are not here and somewhere else.
Well, the people that matter are here.
Like I said, if anybody's got any questions about some of my past videos, live streams, put it in the comment. I'll answer them as best I can.
I was going to ask you when the last time you went fishing at your property.
I haven't yet. Ugh. It just got
Not yet. Huh?
Well, so I got so many. Like I said, this nerve has been bugging me since December.
What's your walking distance that you can max walking distance?
All day. I'm walking all day. I'm in pain.
No. How far can you go before you have to sit down?
Several hours.
So that's better than I can do.
No,
so
that's because I'm at work and I'm walking around.
But standing still?
No, I'm walking around.
No. What happens when you stand still?
I still hurt a little bit, but it goes away. If I stretch and all that, it mostly goes away. So I know it's the nerve.
Okay. Have you thought about getting a chiropractor maybe?
I can't afford one.
No, I can understand that.
Trying to get the doctors to help, and insurance companies going, nope, denied.
Well, I went to the VA today for my disability stuff. If you're interested in hearing about it.
That was a long drive, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, let me take a look at the radar.
Huh?
I'm looking at the thunderstorm that's heading our way. It's not moving very fast.
Are you needing rain?
No, I'm not really needing rain. I mean,
I can understand if you were needing rain.
We can have a light rain, and that's about it. But still. Let me hit live on that real quick so I can get more update there. Come back over here. What is it? Let me take a look at my hourly because let's see if that's changed. Yeah, we got like 4 more days without rain, but it's showing me rain at 7:45, 8, 8:15, 9 o'clock. It should be going away.
Any big plans for Father's Day coming up?
No, I work.
Doesn't mean your family can't do something nice for you on Father's Day.
Like I said, I'll be working, and
I know it's a Sunday, and I know you work, but doesn't mean after work they can't do something
trying
nice
to
for
find
you.
out what day that is.
That is the 15th.
Is it the 15th? There's my calendar. Yep, it is the 15th. So that's still like a week and a half away.
Well, the reason I know that is because my baby sister's memorial is the day before, and we're going to be, no matter where we're at, we're going to be going camping down there at Lake Wapello where it's being held, and making a weekend of it, camping wise, for we can go fishing and swimming or whatever it is that we want to do besides my sister's memorial.
Yeah. I'm
Just
just
for Father's Day stuff.
Yeah. I'm hoping I'll be able to get my Father's Day gift.
What?
What I need.
What is it?
Yeah. No.
What is it?
What?
What is it?
A mower.
No.
No. We got to mow sometime. I just can't be out there with an electric weed eater for a half acre. I hurt too much. Because my push mower blew up last year. Literally blew up.
Well, you can always do what I used to do. I have a reel mower.
No, I don't even have that.
They're not that expensive. And I'm sure they sell them where you work.
No, I'm not doing that.
I got mine from Lowe's. That's where I bought it.
I'm not pushing a real mower, gear-driven one.
You ever seen those powered versions of those?
I used to use them all the time.
I've never used a powered one. I just always use the manual. And people said, "Where did you get that antique?" I go, "It's not an antique. I bought it from Lowe's for
Yeah.
$100.
Now the grass here I have here, they'll tear those things up, and I would have to mow it every 3 days,
Oh, I bet.
and I'm not doing
They
that.
are adjustable, folks, just to let you know.
Yeah, like I said, the grass gets too tall too fast here. Without having to
Right.
mow it every 3 days.
And if you go too fast, you just run
Right,
right
there we
over
go.
it. You don't actually cut it.
I mean, here we don't even water our grass,
I don't want to our grass here either.
and it's always green unless it's not raining for like 2 months. Yeah, I've been looking at mowers online, trying to find one I can get to a shop and get financed for a mower. Get a weed eater. I haven't decided if I want to get a backpack blower or not.
I still got my little leaf blower that I got, the Black & Decker leaf blower.
Yeah, I got the electric one.
That's what I got. A long while back, I got a Black & Decker combo pack from a Ben's type store.
Mhm.
It was new. It was still in the box. I paid like $20 for it. It came with a weed whacker and a leaf blower and 2 batteries and a charger. They work just fine.
Yeah, that's fine if you got a little tiny little courtyard.
Hmm.
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
a half
you could
acre.
clean out the back of the moving truck.
Yeah.
Instead of sweeping, just blow everything out.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a hold of a Shindawa weed eater, gas powered. Our
What's the Shindawa? I've never heard of that one.
Shindawa brand. Oh yeah, good weed
I've
eater.
never heard of that one.
Professional brand.
Well, you would probably know more than I would because I don't, Husqvarna's or something like that, John Deere.
Mm-mm. Stick with what I know.
I've never heard of them, so I can't tell you. I could. Oh wait, there's somebody I haven't seen in a while.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Ian, if he's in the background anywhere.
He's in his room right now.
Yep.
I have no chair. I'm sitting in a freaking folding chair right now.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get my supper.
Okay.
Ooh, super.
Hey, Cliff.
Evening. I still see you at the other place.
We're moving out. It's just hard. Ian's doing the majority of the work. And I've been told I can't do anything by him. So I'm doing the best I can. I've been doing all the packing, putting stuff in boxes, putting boxes together, taping boxes up, marking them where they go, all of that. It's just not easy with just 2.5 people. So it is what it is.
Nice.
Still waiting on the paperwork. It was supposed to be here a day ago, but if they send it FedEx, it says 2 to 5 business days. And you know how that works out.
Itchy. Ugh. Oh, don't be starting that. I'm already tired as it is.
Sorry. I can't even put my leg up or put a cushion under it. Is my cushion even here?
Go away.
I don't know. So what's new with you?
Just getting wet. That's pretty much it.
You've been getting a lot of rain?
Rained yesterday, rained today. I've refilled most of my water barrels, so free water is always nice because I ran out of free water a long time ago.
That's what you said. Yeah, just we're just trying to figure things out. So I did have my VA appointment about my disability today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and how'd that go?
Hearing loss in both ears, more significant in my left ear. and they're suggesting hearing aids in both ears.
It's fun.
And also, I have carpal tunnel in both hands, and even though I've had surgery on this one, I'm probably going to end up getting disability for both.
Carpal tunnel, huh?
Got it? I started getting it through when I was in the service. So
Said I didn't know that you were digging tunnels.
little ones, but still,
Carpal tunnel.
yeah, carp tunnels. You know those things. But
That bag was empty.
they said it could be about a month and a half before they, the paperwork goes through, and then they'll ask me to where they're going to send the checks to, which I get for the rest of my life.
Yeah. Make sure they send it to your bank account.
Oh, I've got an account that I'm putting it in. That way, it's a dedicated money every month. I don't have to worry about.
Well, that
You
was
gonna get your Govy check?
Huh?
You get your Govy check?
Yeah, my little government check from the government.
I get one, so.
I don't yet, but I will. The fact that I've had surgery on my hands and everything else, and
What's
my
up,
hearing's been double checked twice this year alone. They checked for obstructions. They did some really intensive, detailed stuff. Sorry. Sorry about that. Oh,
Who's calling you now?
my friend, my Big Mike.
Oh.
Hey, Big Mike. Hey, I'm doing okay. I'm at home.
There we go.
I was gonna say put him on the mute.
I did. No, like I said, I was telling everybody that I'm chasing a gremlin in the van. So somewhere along the lines, I think I have a loose ground somewhere because the battery light keeps coming on even after I change the alternator and battery.
Sorry about that. I'll be right back. I have to make a run to Walmart to put some money on a card, but I'll be back. So don't
right.
kick me. I'll be back.
You might as well just drop down. You're gonna be at Walmart. It's gonna be a while.
Oh yeah. Ta-da. There we go. He's stuck in the basement now. Help me! I can't get out! Can't get out! Yeah, so that means I gotta find a loose ground because the charge light keeps coming off and on at random.
Loose ground or bad terminal wire.
I'm still getting full voltage though. That's the whole thing.
Huh.
It's moving. Not while it's moving.
Well, it's moving. It's going off and on while we're moving. So I gotta find it. I mean, everything's working good. I just gotta find it because I hate when that stupid light comes on. It makes me nervous.
Yeah, especially when you're quite a ways from more than 30 minutes from home.
Mm-hmm. That's why you
It's
get
wrong to drain a car battery when you're running it.
Mhm.
I've barely made it home some days
Mhm.
on a not so functional battery.
Yeah, so I had to do that a month ago. Had no lights, no AC, no windshield wipers, and I drive home in the rain.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it was miserable. No fan, no nothing. Windows are trying to fog up on me. I was like, oh man.
Just roll the window down.
No, it was raining.
I do. You just need a crack. Just roll the window down and throw it on the head.
I couldn't roll the window down. No power.
Power windows. Yeah, that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, same problem. I miss the good old manual forearm strengthener windows.
Yeah, right now it looks like it's almost dark out right now. It's been like that for the past 2 hours. Let's get this storm to our west. How much
Ooh.
rain?
Yeah, they probably got hit by that storm that just crept over us the other day. Yeah, I feel you on that one, Tiffany. We got slammed the other on what is it, Monday? Yeah, Monday just came out of nowhere
Mm-hmm.
and it dropped. I mean, it just dumped on us. So I hear you on that one. Hopefully, everyone's safe up there.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
Big Matt, how's it going?
what's going on?
Big Matt just popped in.
Oh, Big Matt. Oh, what's going on, Big Matt?
Yeah, we got nailed hard with water on the Monday. It wasn't too bad today. It was a little rainy, but I just filled up most of my water barrels again, so free
Yeah,
water.
that's when you take advantage of watering your plants.
Oh, I was mad. I was
A little
spent Sunday night or all of Sunday watering my plants. It didn't rain Monday. I was so pissed. I was out there for 2 hours in the freaking. I went out there at 7 o'clock. I didn't finish until almost 9.
Wow.
And
Oh,
then it rained the next day.
Tiff says you got 1.5 inches in Glendale. Wow. We
Yeah,
call that a Tuesday here.
head grounds.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, like that. Just waiting to get stuff done and get going. Pretty much caught up. I just need to get a mower and a weed eater. Then I need to get a table saw.
You got a table, get a saw, combine them. Now you have a table saw.
Yeah. I gotta put a dado blade on it. So I can do the ton and groove for the roof.
Ah,
Be almost bunker proof.
Would it be waterproof?
It'll be waterproof. Oh yeah.
Okay.
There's gonna be a lot of glue.
spray glue.
Oh, I'm just gonna sit there, glue it, put it up there, and just ton and groove, push it up in there, press it up in there, nail it in.
And sit there and let the buzz wear off.
No, I was just gonna use like a contractor's
There
glue.
was a cajole
Uh-oh.
on one of our house. And when
Uh-oh, what's going on here?
outside, we got, "You have that." Then I wondered,
Hooty Hood. The Fishing Magician 2.0. Oh, just notifications for YouTube. I'm almost done with my dinner.
Ooh. I'm in no rush.
So, Big Matt, how's that thing going along? Trying to find us a place for next year? Like, I gotta try and find a big old giant pot for making chili. So I'm looking forward to next year for the YouTube meetups.
"You hang on to it in case you, like
Hello.
it when it order you."
Sorry, Dollar's interrupting too.
From the honey something. So,
On the phone with me. Okay. The torn between the two of them because they both have really good things. I know. Which one has the better pavilion for everybody to meet?
I have no idea.
Yeah. I mean, which one's going to be the better protected from weather? So that would be one of the things to consider.
I got rain.
Oh, I forgot to order Tabasco sauce. Darn it. I keep forgetting that.
we were at the store too.
I know we were at the store and I forgot to get Tabasco sauce. The green Tabasco sauce. I like that one. The Gator Park. Yeah, I kind of like that one better than being out in the open. Help protect against the wind for microphones, stuff like that. Get to see some gators. Look at them snappers. Anybody remember that movie?
Lake Placid?
No. Oh yeah. I would have to go with that one. The Bar, or however you pronounce it. Yeah, I like the idea of having a little bit better handicap accessibility, especially for several of the ladies and guys who've been injured too many times and elderly. Any of the skateboarders.
Oh, I'm in my 40s. I slept funny, so I'm like, something's broken. I stand up, something cracks and pops, and if I sneeze, I tweak my neck, and then I'm pretty much one hard fart away from paralysis.
Okay. Get the Rice Krispie syndrome.
Yeah. Snap, crackle, pop.
Yep.
No, still, I'm actually lucky. I still haven't had to suffer any of that.
Oh, it's coming. Get
Oh,
used to it.
I think I'm fairly active enough so where it's not too bad.
Well, I was active enough, and then just too many injuries just started catching up. Yeah, like I said, the injuries catch up. They just show up and go, "Hey, you remember when you were injured? Like 9 years ago? Guess what? I'm back now."
Right. Like back injuries. They go away for a couple of decades, and then all of a sudden it's like, hey, remember me? Remember what you did when you were 14? Yeah. I'm back to remind you. It still hurts.
Yep. You might have, but yeah, damage was done. Yeah, I think I would probably like the Gator Park better. Yeah, the heavily traveled path.
Daddy said, I thought that said skeeters and bikers for a second. I was like, man, I don't want to deal with mosquitoes.
Oh yeah, the heat pads. You know what? I probably need to do that. I haven't done a heating pad yet. No, I'll try getting into a hot tub of water and trying to stretch, and it is not helping. It is just like, oh, really? And I can feel the buildup in the joints that want to pop, but they can't. Oh no, not the lime juice. Huh? Did he? Yeah. Yes, mine is empty. Yes, I didn't put a whole lot in mine. Yeah, but yeah, I'm looking forward to next year going to the Gator Park. We'll call it the Gator Park. But either one, just going. I want to make a big old giant chili for the the Saturday night supper. I think we can treat it like a potluck.
Potluck.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a potluck, man. Nothing wrong with it. Everybody gets to taste a little bit of something. Multitasking, Des. It's all multitasking. Talking on the phone, and listening to YouTube, and reading chat. Wow, that's pretty loud, Cliff.
What?
That buzzing sound?
Oh, yeah, no, that's an a-hole with a lifted truck and a freaking muffler exhaust modifications. Freaking idiots all day long. I hear that crap. Drives me nuts.
No, we got to deal with the Jake breaks.
Those are almost as bad.
Yeah, I know. Especially in the middle of the night.
Right.
Really
Mhm.
not that bad.
Well, it's not bad. I mean, we've started to learn to ignore it.
Ooh, that's not bad for 400.
But every once in a while, yeah, it's just loud. At least they're not the 2-stroke diesels anymore.
Oh yeah, those are terribly noisy.
Do birds of paradise die back like elephant ears do?
Yes, if it gets too cold, yes. For the elephant ears or bird of paradise, it gets cold enough here, they'll die back.
Kind of want to mix those up front.
Oh, I got elephant ears I put out there last year, and one popped up. Those free ones I got, yeah, one survived. Yeah. So, how's your garden doing there, Cliff?
So far, not too bad. Carrots still don't want to do much, so I don't know if I toasted my seeds too badly or if it's just not carrot season this year.
Yeah,
Other
you know
than
what?
that,
I'm having troubles with the carrots as well.
and they're seeds from my own seed stock, so I don't know what's going on.
They're just little sprouts.
Hmm?
They're just little sprouts.
I know they're just little tiny little sprouts. They're only like an inch tall, but I planted those like 2 months ago. Is when they started popping up. It should be taller now.
Yeah, mine are struggling. All the ones that I had last year that popped up all freaking thick, I cut them all. I ripped out all my other old ones that were going to seed. I just left one big flower head because I mean that's really all you need. You just need one big flower head, and you get like 1,000,000 seeds off of the darn thing.
Yeah. So yeah, the elephant ears. Yeah, Molly likes them.
Hi, Grace.
Hi,
They're
Grace.
pretty, pretty plant, or well, I should say it's pretty leafage. Hey, Grace, how's it going?
Oh, it is.
So what's wrong with drops that you don't get around?
Who?
Drops,
I gave him one long time ago.
obviously. Expired. Oh. What was that?
Is he sneezing everywhere? Is he making a mess?
Ooh,
He just smacked his nose on the ground.
Oh, he's sneezing too hard. Yeah, like I said, I was just wondering if mine might be just a little bit too wet.
that could be a possibility. I can't 100% say for sure.
Well, I've gotten a lot of rain the past couple of weeks.
Ooh, that's kind of neat.
What?
Solid 10-foot square camping tent.
Ooh. Hi, Cecilia.
But it's one of those like, you know those like portable camp awning things that you got to like accordion out and then set the legs. It like snaps into that, but it turns
Oh.
the inside of that into a
A tent?
yeah, it's like a tent inner for like 200.
Is it with or without the floor?
It's a whole tent inner, so I think it comes as like it is the floor. Well, there's a dog door too, so the dogs can go in and out. Stupid square, get off! Piss off! I can't read. Yeah, it looks like it's a bathtub style floor
Okay.
that just locks and clips into one of those.
The stakes
Get
on
it
the
in.
is the legs on the inside or the outside?
Legs are on the outside, so it sets inside the legs.
Okay.
So that still leaves you the option if you got the canopy screens or the
Yeah.
wall for the canopy, you can actually insulate that, double wall insulate that thing and use that as a winter tent.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, there is no hole for a stove jack, unfortunately. So, probably like a small electric heater would be decent.
Oh yeah. Or you can just put in the leather thing up on top with the hole in the flap. Probably install one.
Well, you'd have to do it twice.
Yeah, one on the other side. Yeah.
Well, one on the tent and then one on the canopy or awning thing itself.
Oh, so even the top of it is even a. Is it screened or not screened on the top?
I can't tell the inside of this. Doesn't say. It looks like it's a solid. Oh, you know what? That's a. But it's got a 76-inch headroom. I mean, that's like 8 feet. 7.5 or 111 inches by 111, well, obviously. So 108 by 108 by 76 inches high. Here, I can throw this up on the screen if you want me to show you.
Yep, go for it.
Oh shit! I almost hit the wrong button. No! I almost hit the wrong shit.
Oh, did you almost push the red X?
No, I hit the close on the tab on the window I was trying to get to.
Oh, no, you don't want to hit that.
Oh. So there's what this is. I don't know if-
Oh yeah, it's kind of hard to tell if there's an inner on the top. Oh, so that's for the
there's no stove jacks.
Yeah, so that's for the straight legs, not the angled.
The doggy door.
It's a cubicle.
Yeah. Oh, Molly says it's a cubicle.
That's essentially what it is. It's basically 10 by 10 square. Yeah, so easy. So right there does the easy up camping cube 6x4, converts a 10-inch straight leg canopy into a camping tent. I mean, that's not bad
No, that is actually quite nice.
because I mean that'll let you get all the way against the wall. You don't have any slanted wall.
Go back to that. Go back up a frame there. There we go. So it's open on top, isn't it?
Shelter top and hardware not included. No, it looks like it's a sealed cover on the like it's got actual roofing,
Yeah.
and then it like sticks into the center post. So like right here,
Yeah.
it looks like it the where the yellow thing is at or that gray square. It looks like it just locks in right there to the
Yeah.
main center pole, and then you kind of got to put the legs up and around it afterwards. But
It's kind of unique.
that's still not bad. I mean, you can basically just leave that set up, just collapse it all together, and just stick it in a big bag, and be done with it. And then here's a bathroom, little floor mat. There's the corners of it. It does have the electric outlet.
That's kind of neat. Make a nice little enclosed kitchen.
Yeah, it could be a little dining station. Let's
Oh, it has pockets.
see what we got for the.
Nice to see the ceiling.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find, but looks like no CM bug mesh. Carrying case dimensions, and there's obviously digitally enhanced or added to it, but I mean that's still pretty neat.
Yeah, it looks like
There you go. You can kind of see right under there, up there.
Oh, yeah.
So you
Looks
do
like
have,
Vasquez rocks.
huh?
Looks like Vasquez rocks in the background.
Yeah, but that you can tell that's digitally on there.
Yeah.
That shading is weird. But it does get the open. It might have open ventilation on top, so it might have mesh screen.
Yeah.
Which, if it's got mesh screen, I mean, you're looking at what, probably a 4-inch gap all the way around that.
Yeah, it'll vent pretty nice. And then you got the outside on to keep the wind out for a floor season.
Yeah, bust out one of these little windows right here. Just leave that sucker open and sit on the other side. I mean, that's not bad. It's got a good size entryway in there too.
You and I will probably still have to duck.
Well, yeah.
Nice bathtub.
I don't know. That's a 10-footer, so.
But even with the easy up I have, sometimes I got to duck.
Well, if you don't have it set up all the way, all the legs all the way.
Yeah, that's with it all the way up.
It looks like it only has the one extension, and that's it, because I'm not seeing the other extension on this side. Because you can see the extension markers here for these ones.
Well, let's look at the video. That might show us. There we go. That's better.
Sorry about that. I was trying to get that as fast as possible, but
Yeah.
wouldn't let me do it. Come on, do a setup. Oh, here we go. This is going to be a quick setup because, that's how they always are. So yeah, that center pole that gives that
Yeah,
against your
That's
center
the-
ridge. Yeah, so you got to hook that up there
it's a
first.
mesh. It's a mesh. I saw it.
Yeah. I gotta say, for sub $200, I don't know how well that's gonna do in heavy winds,
You
but I
also-
would assume as long as you staked it down and had, enough stuff in there, man, that dude, she just like walked in there like it was nothing. See doggy door?
Yeah, she's probably only 4'2".
I mean, that's not bad. I mean, essentially, you'd have to drag around that plus the awning itself.
Yeah, you just got to get the easy up that's got the center pole in it, not the one without. I mean, you could probably do it with a bungee cord or something.
Well, I mean, most of those are going to have that same style of,
It's a nice little cabin tent.
yeah, one of those weird, like, slanted ones.
Hold on, let me take a look at my. I just got to click.
Oh, snap. I suppose that's an interesting way of doing a tent setup. Do that same with the awning and then just put your tents all facing outwards. So you look, that's kind of neat.
It is. Oh, the little offset.
Yeah. You just set them off to the outside instead of the inside. Use the canopy as a center, like a center hub. Put like 3 big old tents on there.
That would be kind of cool.
Actually, kind of half tempted to buy that just to check it out, just to see what it can do. Although, they've got the 10 by 20
Oh yeah.
with that under there. I would assume it would work the same way. They give you
I can put 2 of them on a 10 by 20.
yeah, one facing one way, one facing the other way.
Oh, there we go. Setting it up there in the snow.
See, so yeah, got to hook it into the center pole. I don't know. That doesn't look like mesh to me.
No, it doesn't. Oh,
It
looks
could.
like
I think
solid.
that's nylon. I think that's just a nylon top.
Can you expand it? Make it look bigger?
Nope. Well, I can do it. Here we go.
There you go. Nope, it is. Looks like it is a semi-solid with the top of it at the top.
Yeah, it's got the mesh center.
Yeah,
The rest of it is looks like nylon. My computer's freaking out over here. I think
I
he's
don't know
got
about setting it up on the
set.
snow, but
Ooh, interesting. That one had a stove jack.
yeah,
Now, most likely that was added.
yeah.
Yeah, see, there you go. That's what I wanted to see, the inner look. So you got an inner mesh right there in the center. They'll probably work with one of those too. That's a standard one.
Yeah.
And then that one would actually probably be better because if you notice on the corner, it's got the tie downs.
Yeah.
So if you did
You
double
can stake
tie downs
it.
on that one and just kind of crisscrossed them, that thing ain't gonna move in the wind. I might have to get this just to try that out.
Might have to.
Cause that's like really interesting. I don't know where I'm gonna put it in my yard, but
I mean, there's a little bit extra space in your camping gear, but
it's gonna be rolled up in the back of my truck anyway. So,
Yeah.
they forgot to put they forgot to hook the center in first.
Yeah.
They're gonna wait till they get in there, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, I gotta pull out a corner."
oh, gotta redo it. Yeah, I like the way the door got out there, so I can get the water to shed off of it.
They got that a little too tight on there.
Yeah, it looks like he's got the not
think
the
it should
straight.
be
His legs are going out instead of straight down.
Yeah, kind of slightly. No, it looked like they were straight when he had it first set up.
Yeah. Oh, well, I gotta go close the door. It didn't latch.
I know those are straight leg.
Yeah, lift the doorknob.
I'd make a few adjustments to get that set right, but
Look through the door. It's still light outside? Very light.
yeah, he didn't do the center strap on that
Yeah,
one.
he forgot to do the center string.
Yeah, well, that awning that he had didn't have a center string. It didn't have that center pole marker.
Yeah, well, you can still get a short bungee cord. I'll fix that.
Yeah. Have to string it across two of the beams, but yeah, it'll work. I think he's got the 11-foot.
Oh, yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah, 11 foot.
Yeah, he's got the 11-foot awning because that thing is stretched out all weird. Like, really weird.
Or you might not have it tall enough. Well,
Yeah, I might just not have it tight enough everywhere where he's got to have it set. But it just looks like he's got way too much tension on that front corner.
yeah. Yeah, if anything, I just buy the kit itself, both the top and the bottom.
And see, then what I'm saying too is because you can get the sidewalls to basically make these a shelter. So you basically buy the 4 panels and then, or the 3 panels if you want, and you basically now have a double wall tent
Yeah.
that's going to be pretty much windproof, snowproof, and whatever, like basically bombproof. Oh, that one doesn't even have one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that one's got the mesh top.
Yeah, I like that one better, but
It'll
I'd
vent
still rather not have that top piece just sagging on me in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just doesn't have it set up tall enough. He needs to go down one hole
Yeah.
or prop it up one more hole. But that's still not bad. Kind of a random thing to run across. I was just looking at tents on Amazon and
That one popped up.
yeah, I just kind of
Kinda-
saw that and I was like, oh, that's kind of nifty.
I kind of like it.
Reinforced corner, so you ain't got to worry about the corner pegs pulling out. Does have the electrical outlet for you guys, so you can run the power in
Yeah.
there for the
Yeah.
tabs or for the generators and whatnot. But yeah, there's no. It's funny that they've got that nylon ridge line through there, but there's nothing to attach the ridge line to.
Yeah, it looks like it's nice and taut. Yeah, see, he has to duck in there. I think he doesn't have it tall enough.
Yeah, I think he needs to go down like one or up one more notch or one more click, a whole click, and then I think that'd be in there perfectly. Could also be uneven ground that he's sitting on too.
You got Des and Drops are talking to each other there, which is fine. Chat away, guys. Chat away.
That's actually kind of interesting, to be dead honest.
It is.
Nifty little setup. Ooh, and I lost it.
Oh no.
That majorly sucks.
I just go back to your browser. It'll pop up.
Oh no, that's a problem. Is I was searching on Amazon. I was like on random pages, and it popped up. Oh, see, and then they have the side camper ones too, so you can get the side pop, little side rooms.
Yeah.
Those are like $85 a piece, set compatible with the 10 wide canopy. Comes in burnt orange though. Where did I find
Yeah,
it?
you set up 3 of those, and then you got a central area.
Yeah, they got 3 different sets of groups of people just chilling in them. It's a decent size. I'm gonna check this one out. That's a
A
nice
small
little.
little picnic table in there. Oh yeah, that'd work really good. Or even you got the 10 by 20, you can do 4 or even 5.
You can do like 6 of those with a 10 by 20.
Well, you still need one to go in
No,
and out.
5, yeah, because you got to have one end open.
You look like a long hallway. 5 rooms.
Yeah, or you could do a end to end and then just leave one of the sides open. So I have 2 on one side, 1 on one side, and then 2 end pieces. And this one apparently comes in blue, orange, gray, and green. I'd probably do the gray one, if anything, or maybe green, depending on where I'm at. I wouldn't mind what the specs of this particular one. Oh, there we go. 75 inches, 47 inches deep, 116 wide, and
Just shy of
79
4 feet.
high.
So just short of 4 feet wide.
Yeah, it says it's 80. Well, I don't get this. Oh, the 116 inches is from basically two walls. You got the one wall going one way and the other back wall. The back wall says it's 80 inches or 80.7. So just under a little over 6.5, 7 foot. And then you got 42 inches or 47 inches deep. Back corner is 49 inches high, but then you got 75 inches high on the main side where the door is at. I would actually go with that setup more than anything else. Problem is, how good is that in high wind?
Probably not so good.
Because I can see doing a setup like this if you got somebody that doesn't have a campsite, you just pop one of those up on the tent thing over there and have an extra place for them to sleep. And I mean, these things look like they're wide enough to get at least 2 or 3 people. Well, I'd say 2 people and some gear.
Yeah, 2 people comfortably in some gear.
Yeah, that's about comfortably in some gear. 35 square foot side tent fits 1 twin airbed or 2 sleeping bags. Center height of 75 inches. So that's basically where the top of the awning cover would be at anyway. That is not bad. That is not bad, actually.
Like I said, we still got our tent, so we'll probably have that for about another year or 2.
Yeah, no, I mean that's a good viable option for somebody who does not want to spend $700 on a tent.
Oh yeah,
Buy the awning, and then buy the inserts.
Yeah, like I said, that's perfect for somebody who's like 2 people, and you get like a 2-for-1 deal.
Yeah.
That'd be the way to go. Place to set up, your breakfast, especially if you put walls on 2 sides and the side tent on the other one.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And they do make those wall screens with the one has I believe they make one wall that has a zipper so you can actually access it as like a door.
Yeah.
So you could do all 3 of them with side walls or 2 side walls and then tents on either side. But yeah, I mean you can configure that however the heck you want to.
Make it optional for different things.
Yeah, I mean, it's honestly not a terrible idea. Good sized window, but I don't know if it's got mesh on it. No, it doesn't look like it's got mesh, so any ventilation on there may or may not be through either the front door or one of the side windows. Have riveted grommet plugs for the poles. They always give you the crappy stakes, the normal, and then heavy duty bungee cord. Clips, not bad.
Bungee.
I mean, it wouldn't be. It is not 100% a terrible idea.
No, that's actually quite unique.
Yeah, and I just ran across that by happenstance, and then I found another version of it, just a smaller one, or that has the little side ones.
I said, for you, that'd be perfect for like you, one person.
Yep. Get the 2 side walls, that little canopy thing there, sleep in that, and use the other one as maybe like a bathroom.
Well, you can also set it up with the prevailing winds, so during the day it keeps nice and cool going through the door.
Yup.
Mm-hmm. And again, I can see why, yeah.
Oh, there it is. I found that one. I found it again. Oh,
Okay.
but that's the mosquito netting. I think it
Yeah,
was.
yeah. I've seen the mosquito nettings. I've seen the ones that got the straight sides. They got the almost like a tarp sides.
Yeah.
They're waterproof. A little bit on the heavier side instead of the nylon top. And
Oh, there
bottom.
is browsing history. Sweet.
You found it! Yay!
My browsing history all the way at the scroll on the bottom. Still, I'm telling you, man, that's not seriously, that is not a horrible option.
No, it's not.
That's what, sub $400 to get a huge, basically huge living space. Mind you, it's not small by any means, but I mean, you can throw an air mattress in there, twin bed. You can throw a freaking cot with a mattress on there or air pad.
Oh yeah.
I would say as high as that thing is, you could probably get those like stacking camping bunk beds and then stack those in there.
Yeah.
You could easily get 4 people in that big tent, that big
Yeah.
square setup that way.
I would like to see on the tents now. I'd like to see a 4-inch opening on the side that you can open and close, so you can install an AC unit. One of those portable AC units that stand up.
Yeah.
That would be a sweet thing.
Yeah. Just vent it all out the backside and keep your innards, but you're gonna be running a lot of AC because that thing's gonna be running 24/7 because it's not like a sealed insulated room.
Yeah.
Oh, with that in mind, again, you get those side curtains, and that'll be, like I said, double wall insulation, so that's going to keep in a lot more heat or a lot more air conditioning.
Oh yeah. Or you can throw a tarp over the tent and leave the vent so it'll actually vent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would probably work. I mean, even at night, just a little bit of cool air blowing on you. Oh yeah, that's a big difference between sleeping and not sleeping.
See, that it is.
Yeah.
That it is.
And they're only drawing what? 8, 12 amps?
I am actually going to
With
take
the correct extension cord, you can get 20 amps in there.
click on that. I'm going to actually just add that to my cart.
Ooh.
Question is, do I want it in the obnoxious red, or do I want it in blue gray, or like dark blue? Ooh, you know what?
Green.
Yeah, they don't have green, unfortunately. They've got this weird, like, almost like a blue turquoise. And
Put it back up on screen.
the color is splash. The other color is royal blue or red. Oh, you want it back up there again?
Yeah, throw it back up.
Okay, I suppose I can do that. I didn't think that was... So, get that color option. That one's not available. That's a yellow. It's supposed to be a yellow, and then there's this one.
Kind of like the red and gray. Mix.
Yeah, I kind of do too. It sticks out a little bit more.
Yeah.
Now, I wonder if I have to buy a specific, because if you look at those poles, those are hexagonal poles.
Oh, that's probably their design for the top.
So
Now, if you scroll down, does it come with the option to purchase both?
explore bundles with similar options. It has this for look sub $400.
For both of them combined.
Roller bag and spike set, tent add-ons. Let's see what's in this bundle. There you go. So $189 for the tent, and then $199.99, so $200 for the awning. And that's the 1x easy up pyramid instant shelter canopy 10x10 with wide tracks roller bag and 4-piece spike set. This is basically just to nail the legs in.
Yeah, so being that little bit more expensive, that means it's gonna be a better quality build than the ones you get at Walmart for $60.
Yeah, I'm actually, that's still not bad for less than $400. It's probably about $410 with tax.
many
But
points do you have?
on Amazon, none.
Oh, really? Okay.
I don't buy a lot of stuff on Amazon. I bought like maybe 2 or 3 like a handful of items, but I'm not on here all the time. There's a reason why, because if I do, I'd be broke as shit. But yeah, I am. Oh, I lost that one. Where did I go? Oh, there it is.
Temptation is there, huh?
Honestly, that one is really probably one of the better options. I don't know if I want to do the white or the. Oh, actually, hold on. Easy at Pyramid 10, 10 by 10, and they got them at two different prices. 154, 150, or sorry, 3 different prices.
Yeah.
154, 159, and 199. I'm assuming the 199 is going to be the hex one that's got that really thick set of legs. Can't tell. It won't let me zoom in.
And yeah, what's the canopy made of?
Uh,
You probably have to read the description.
that is a darn good question. Let's see.
Yeah, is it going to be the thin nylon or is it going to be the heavy duty?
I would have to say it's for $200. Canopy meets NFPA, NFPA 701 fire resistant requirements, 99% UV protection, but it doesn't tell me more product details. Go.
Yeah, because you see those tents at the events that they're not nylon, they're like a rubberized tarp. They're really heavy duty.
Dude, I have one of these things in my house, in my shed somewhere. I just don't know where it is. Well, see, there you go. You got a Valance clearance height of 6'11", low is 6'5".
Mhm.
Maximum headroom 10 feet 5 inches
In the
under
center.
the cathedral ceiling. The unique interior frame does not have crossbars running through the middle of the canopy. Blah, blah, blah. Of course, it doesn't have crossbars. It's on an accordion style. You spread it out and make it
Yeah,
up. 5 height settings. Pick a height that best suits you. Peak option heights 10'6", low is 10 foot. So it basically goes up in increments of 1 inch.
yeah.
Built for years of use, high quality materials. Years and years. Each corner of the canopy is reinforced to prevent tearing, so that's good at least. Still doesn't say what it's made out of, but for less than $400, honestly, I don't think you can find a better tent option that's going to give you such a large tent.
Yeah. The question is, are you going to get the side or are you going to get the full canopy or a full tent?
I'm half tempted to get the full inner because that seems like a better way to go, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It gives you way more room to do stuff. So kind of like what you and Molly would have, you'd have, bed
Yeah.
option setups. You can put that anywhere you want and just have like desks or like a little canopy, somewhere to sit inside. So if you decide to cook, you can cook inside the tent without having to worry about bugs trying to land on you.
Yeah.
So I mean that's ooh, and then you can actually for $20 you can get weights. It looks like weighted sandbags, weight bags for pop-up canopy shelters.
Yeah. If you can't stake it down, yeah.
Yeah, and then and then they've got down here. You go more options. They've got sidewalls.
Yeah, that's $42 each.
Yeah, $40 and $50. One of them is a zippered one. Look at this zippered one. But that one had a zipper on it. Oh, they zip together.
Oh,
Or if that, I think that zipper one. Where'd it go? I lost it.
it's one of those pictures.
Am I still? Is this thing actually still sharing?
Yeah, it's still on. I can see
Oh
it.
snap! So there's the one with the zipper. That's what I was looking at. Ah, you bugger. Now I don't know if I think that zips the corners together.
It's a possibility.
At least looks like that from the outside of the circle, where they've got the tension lines.
Yeah.
So it looks like the corners or the walls zip together to make a fairly decent framework. Because I mean, you see these things all the time in like for like
Swap
expo
meets.
like
Yeah.
this. So yeah, I think those actually zipper together. Well then, yeah, you like I said, you just do something like this with a tent inner, and you have yourself basically a double wall tent.
Yeah.
Tent options.
Yeah. See how they're all straight poles,
Yep.
not angled poles. Yeah.
Yeah,
This-
all the ones it tells you which ones at the all the ones at the bottom. It tells you not you can't use it for those.
Yeah.
Light wind. I mean, if you got them all staked down and you got all, you probably do some decent wind under there.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's still not a bad one. Look, there's the tan ones.
Got red, green.
I think I'd probably honestly I don't know if I would do the white or like this one here, like this coyote green.
The coyote green would probably show less dirt over the white.
Yeah, but the thing is, the canopy's going to come white, so you'd have green with a white top. It would look like a unmoldy snow cone or reverse moldy snow cone. So there's the white, but that looks gray for some reason on the picture. And you got solid black, which I don't know why it's showing as white.
I don't know why you would use black unless it was wintertime.
Yeah, the green's not too bad. The desert tan or coyote brown's not bad. And then again, it doesn't want to show the other color. It's a darker tan.
Yeah.
I think I'd honestly just go with this one, like this coyote green.
Either green or the tan.
Yeah.
The tan. Oh, looks like I can get the canopy in tan too, looks like.
Maybe. But these are, I think that's an option because they've technically got the canopy's got that weird dotted outline, so it's just they're just showing that as part of the feature, but I don't think for there we go. So we got khaki, light khaki, dark green, black, dark gray, olive green, which is, the olive drab essentially, brown. It doesn't even look brown. Oh, yeah, it does.
Yeah.
White, and then red. If you added those ones, it would be, that's another 50 cents, another $60. So something about 360 right now, or sorry, 460 for that. And honestly, that is
It's not bad.
no.
A little 700-watt heater would keep you warm, big time.
Oh yeah, that little tiny heater I got, that little 400. Oh, I'm probably roasting in that thing in the wintertime. Unless you're looking at like, minus 20.
Yeah.
Which case you might need buddy heater at that point, or heater buddy.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I got this little heater here that's next to me. It's was it 1400 watts on high?
Drop says he would do the black. I don't know about the black during the summertime though. That's the only thing. I'd rather go with the tan personally. I'm not busting this thing out in the winter to do a winter camp because I don't think I would trust the canopy to actually hold the snow load.
No.
But I mean, for all of those who are watching, what do you guys think? Do you think that this is actually a good option for a large size tent? You're essentially getting a 10 by 10 by 8.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's so much that you can do with it.
Yeah,
for different events.
The options on there are ridiculous because that's just this set of options, and then they make. Let's see if I can find it if it'll show up on here.
I mean, if you get all 3 items, imagine what you can do at different events.
Ooh, I can get that in burnt orange.
No, that'd be Dan's.
Right. No, I'm a fox. Remember.
Yeah.
I only got the slide out pins, so it's not on this one, but this was one of the options I was looking at. So you still have this option too, so this works the same way. So
yeah, see that they're talking about you can do 2 or 3 of them.
yeah, you get 3 of those on there on a 10 by 10, or even if you're doing a 10 by 20, you just lock them into the legs.
Yeah.
Now the only thing is, I'm seeing that would be a problem on here is when you get to that center pole leg, because all of those tie outs are going to more or less be in the exact same spot.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to end up trying to compete for each other, so you might have to do one up or one down. So it might just be kind of cattywampus, just a smidge. But I don't think overall, I don't think that would affect too much of the overall use of the tent.
No.
So I love how they didn't even bother to digitally add the rest of the canopy, the tent behind that guy. It just straight digitally, like they just forgot to put it in there. Like it's even missing the back tent leg. I just noticed that now.
No, but I'm saying if you got 3 of them there, then you get the one front. You know, just to block it out during the overnight, just to keep the moisture out. When you get out, it's still gonna be a little bit warmer in the morning. Keep your firewood in there, nice and dry.
Yeah, well, you could put that you could do the 3 of these little side tents, and then add that single wall in the front.
Yeah.
But I mean, that all in all, that's not too bad. You just basically stuff your bed against the back wall.
Yeah.
You know, you're sitting in there. That thing said it'll hold a twin mattress, which is ridiculous because it's a fairly wide mattress. That's what I sleep on. But I mean, you get your standard cot in there. Throw some feet down, little pieces of carpet, so you're not tearing holes in the bottom of that.
Peach is taking off. Sorry, we missed that.
Who? Peach is leaving. Night, Peach. Rambling Peach. Take care. Be well. That's actually not. Yeah. So they just left.
Yeah.
Or just heading.
So you know, these are the folks. You know, even with if you did something like at a Ren fair or you know an arts fair, this would work perfect too.
Oh yeah. I mean, you'll still get your bed in there. Mm-hmm. You'll still have a spot to stick your bag. Which, if you have a cot, you can just throw the cot under the bag. I mean, your bag under the cot, and literally just go from there.
I mean, yeah, you can put your tables in there, put all your trinkets on there. Then you got a place to put everything overnight.
Yeah, zip it up on one side. Yeah,
hide all your totes in there.
Yeah, kitchen space on one end, sleeping quarters on another, or 2 quarters. Yeah. You know, however the heck you want to set it up.
Well, I'm talking about like you know what Tyler did with the Ren Fair.
I don't know what I still don't think I watched that video. I might have missed it.
Yeah, well, he was at the Ren Fair and they just had the tent and they just had the sides. Now, if they had something set up like this, slept on either side, then they could also store their gear on one side.
Yeah, so there's kind of an inside look of the cabin. So again, that back window, I don't think it's not a mesh window. It's going to be a poly PVC window.
Yeah.
But I am not seeing any sort of ventilation on that thing at all.
No. Besides leaving the windows open.
Well, judging from the way that door sits, I think there's 2 doors. You've got the inner door, and I think there might be a mesh bug screen. But let's scroll down to the. Let's see. Yeah, 2-person side tent. So yeah, you still get 2 people in there. That's not bad.
Small people.
Well, I mean, 35 square feet. It says right there, comfortable sleeping area. Fits 1 twin air mattress or 2 sleeping bags. I mean, that's still not bad. 300D polyester fabric. So there's your tent body. Yeah. Both the front door and the rear window with full screen function can effectively prevent mosquitoes from flying in and have. Okay, so that back window does have mesh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So at least it'll breathe.
No, I'd be fine with that. Dead honest. Both versions are actually.
Hey, Amanda, how you doing?
Ooh, is that Amanda? What up, Amanda? We're checking out some nifty tent options for.
Yeah.
I almost want to say budget options, but this is not really a budget unless you're shopping like this at Walmart.
Yeah. I don't think Walmart has anything like this.
No, I don't think. Ooh, I found actually one for $123. But the thing is, if you have as long as they have one hanging hook in there somewhere, you can put a little fan, or if not, you just throw like a desk fan, like that little
Yeah.
tiny one that I have, and you just set that on the table and have that blow on you all night.
Oh, hi, Kathy.
Hey, Kathy, how's it going?
Yeah, but I like that idea of, having little rooms off to the sides.
Yeah, that's great for a bunch of friends, hanging out. That way, you don't have to. You just get one tent space and everything fits in there. That's what else I got. So you can add one of these like little tables for inside to cook in. I mean, again, it's going to be a fairly heavy campsite,
Yeah.
but I mean,
This is something you set up for a couple days. Well, like a full weekend.
yeah, if you're going to like a rendezvous or a big old meetup that you're going to be there for like 4 days.
Yeah, there's a ceiling fan right there. See it?
Yeah, that one hooks into there, but that one's designed essentially for if you don't have the inner canopy. So if you're just having
Yeah.
like the box setup,
Yeah.
that worked great for that for ventilation. But if you get that tent inner in there, that thing ain't going nowhere because you'd have to hook that up to the center pole because that's
Yeah.
right where that is the center one.
Amazon. Oh, hey, Mom. Your mom's in there. Oh, Molly's asleep. She fell asleep.
Oop.
Yeah, but no, that would be, especially if you're going to be doing like, selling stuff at like art fairs, something like that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with that. I mean, you could even do with this inner one, if they had one that was like a half size, and then you could add one of those like little rooms to the side,
Yeah.
that'd be kind of neat. But the problem is if they did a half side one, where would you put the corner?
Yeah. Where would you stretch it? Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, interesting options to figure out how or which like would be a better method to do it, but I kind of like this method here, to be dead honest.
It's a nice place to put all your gear, your sleeping gear. Keep everything kind of hidden on the campsite.
Oh yeah. Even like I said, even throw those extra walls on there, ain't nobody gonna see nothing.
No shadows in the middle of the night.
Nope. No Austin Powers. I could honestly, I'm half tempted to pull the plug on that one just to get that, just to do it, just to try it out for everybody.
Be a nice video.
Be the first one to try something like that, or at least that I've seen a video for.
On YouTube.
Yeah. Most everybody's been getting all those like massive inflatable tents, staying out in those, unless you're like Kent Survival and doing the weird, funky tents and then getting soaked because the tent decides to die on you halfway through the night during a rainstorm.
Yeah. I mean, even getting the three sides and then the one little tent that goes out to the side, just to show that option.
Oh, you mean to get, well, where would you, the thing is, how would you access it?
Oh no, it'd be like for different applications.
Oh yeah, I could do it in blue and because I obviously get the red one. Oh, let's see, where's my, go back to this. Because I got the blue bundle. Oh, sorry. Came with the blue option, unfortunately for the bundle.
Oh, the gray and black kind of looks nice, but still, it's black.
Yeah,
Absorb heat in the summertime.
roasting. Yeah, I wish it would give me the option for color, which it doesn't look like it does for the bundle. I'm honestly, I'm fine with it. It doesn't really matter. And then where did I find those side ones at? They're down here in a weird, obscure. Oh, those are interesting panels.
If it was a gray on gray, one light gray, one dark gray, that'd be fine too.
Yeah. See, and then here's another version.
Yeah.
This one's kind of interesting, but it doesn't say it comes with a canopy.
Frame top.
It says convert straight leg canopy into camping inner.
Yeah, it says frame top not included.
So it does not cover. It doesn't come with the cover. So yeah, that's basically just a bare frame.
Yeah, I like the spiky top tent, the circus tent type. Looks like
Yeah.
that'd be a little bit stronger than that one would be, structurally up on top.
Yes. Now I can actually say, just looking at this, I mean, just judging the way these are, if they made a 4x4 version of this, that would make the most perfect camp toilet.
Well, guess who's back in the chat?
Oh, is that Cologne?
Yeah, Cologne.
Cologne finally made back. Yeah, I would think getting a smaller version if they did like a half version of that. Oh, here we go. So mine is coming in blue.
What are we talking about? What did I miss?
We're talking about this tent that Cliff found. He's telling us all about it.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
and a really interesting tent option for
okay.
$500, and it is a
Okay.
massive canopy tent.
Canopy tent.
I
Okay.
kind of like it.
External or internal frame?
It's external
External.
frame, internal tent, but right now you should be able to see. Is this still showing, Jason?
Yes, it's still showing.
Okay, so this is one of the tent options. So you basically get these like gazebos. Oh, that actually has a vent on it.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. You can put it up or down depending on if it's raining.
Yeah, so this is the tent option we're looking at. So basically, these are like add-ons to the side walls or the outer
So
side.
removable walls.
Yeah, so
Yes.
basically you get something like this. So this is what you get.
It's sort of like a baker's tent set.
Yes.
Yeah.
Baker. That's the term I was trying. I couldn't figure out what it was called earlier. But yeah, you get a baker's tent style, and then you just clip
That's
it
kinda
to
cool.
a 10-foot canopy. But then they have an inner version that sticks onto the inside. That basically turns it into a 10-foot by 10-foot tent.
Tent.
That's kind of cool.
I'll go back to that one real quick.
For all those who are just now coming in.
Yeah, for those. So this is the. I'll just click on that. So this is what we're looking at. Me and Jason were actually thought this would be pretty neat.
Yeah.
So it just snaps onto one of these canopy tents, slides in there,
Yeah.
and then you just go from there and just set it up, and you have yourself a big old massive tent.
Okay, here's the question. Is it a one-person setup, two-person setup?
Yes.
It's for a 10-foot by 10-foot canopy.
I know. Does it take two people to set it up or one
Yeah, you
person?
can set this up with one person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's an easy up. One person can set up an easy up.
Yeah.
I know I've done it.
I've got a pop-up, but it's not like that one. I used to have one of those. It's one of the first things I used for my range was a pop-up like that.
Yeah. So
But you have to have the straight legs.
yeah, you can't have the ones that are cockeyed out or cocked out because they won't sit right on these.
Oh, don't forget to secure your legs to the ground because
Yeah.
they will catch air really easily. I've seen them fly up and destroy themselves in 5 seconds.
Yes, well, the bag that it comes with is black bag right here. That's the canopy and an awning in there, and it comes with tie-down stakes and stakes for the
Stakes.
poles for the
Yeah.
feet, and then I think it comes with tie-down stakes. If not, it's not like I can't buy tie-downs.
Yeah, it's not hard.
It's not like you can't make tie downs.
Yeah, I got like millions of feet of paracord, so
Because this one comes like with the inner
They
tent.
probably do a better job.
Also comes
Hey,
with
Cecilia, how you doing?
it comes
Hey,
with
Mandy.
you can get a 3-wall
Hey,
set. And then you can also buy the side tent that goes with it that you can put in there.
Hey, Arlene.
so
Lots
let's
of
see. So I've got that one. Here's the thing, though. Do we go
How
with
much is it weigh?
Jason? Should we go with the black version or the black and gray version,
No,
or just stay with that blue one?
stay with the blue one.
Okay.
Or,
so-
The blue one will be cooler in hot sun temperatures.
or if you can get that coyote tan.
yeah, I don't think with the bundle because if I'm like looking at this thing with the bundle and it's not giving me any color options.
Does it have a floor?
Yes, it is a bathtub style floor.
Yes.
Okay, is that the one we were looking at with the baker's styles
No.
Set out or not? It was a different one. Okay.
Yes. So the Baker style tent is going to have a floor as well. It's basically an enclosed little tent.
Okay,
So,
you got two of those, one on each end. Okay,
yeah.
sort of like a pop-up camper.
It's like a portable pop-up apartment, to be honest.
Pretty much, yeah, with a big courtyard.
It'll
Yeah.
also work with the 10 by 20s as well.
Oh, actually, I can find the 10 by 10 in it's like gray, white, and green. So there it is
Okay.
there.
Purpose of this tent, since you found it, I'm not sort of curious what you'll use it for.
Camping.
But you don't camp.
If I go to meetups,
Oh,
this
that's
is
true.
a lot easier. This is a way better setup than me sleeping in my little tiny tent.
Yeah.
My
Obviously,
tent is good for backpacking if I'm going, on a 2-week backpacking hike out in the bush.
right.
Because
That
low
makes sense.
profile, that thing don't weigh much. I'm not dragging this thing out into the middle of the freaking woods to camp in
No.
it.
If I'm able to get down to where you guys want to do the Oklahoma meetup thing, if I could bring my pavilion, I would. Just because I like my pavilion.
Yeah, but see, well, that's the thing with this one, though, is because this gives us that option. So this is the main tent option here that we're seeing in the main screen.
Yeah.
It's got a huge door, 2 windows. It actually has a doggy door. So if you have a pet, you can get your pet in and out without having to constantly open and close the main door.
Or let the raccoons in.
That's what I was getting ready to say. That sounds like a raccoon door.
Well, see, I wonder if it didn't show it. It doesn't look like it on here, but it might have a zipper on the inside to actually
Yeah.
zip closed.
I'm sure it does. Yeah.
Or
there's-
maybe Velcro.
It's
I see the
a
zipper
combo
tab.
of both.
Could
I see
be.
a zipper tab right there.
Yeah, but it looks like it's only on the outside.
Well, there might be a double one on the inside. You can't tell.
It could be.
Do they have an
Well,
internal
got a zipper
view?
on there, so
Do they
I
have
mean,
an
it's
internal
not.
view?
see what?
An inside shot from what it looks like from the outside, the inside.
We'd have to go through the video again on that one, but
Yeah.
I suppose I can do. Yeah, I don't have
You're
they didn't
off.
do any decent inside ones. We'd have to go through the video again.
Just
Well,
wanted to see if there's zippers on the inside. That's the only reason I was
Well, he's
asking.
also thinking about setting it up in his yard and doing a demo with it, or at a park or something.
Little mini. Oh, I can't do it in parks here. The freaking homeless would probably try to steal my shit.
Oh, or somewhere where there's grass.
Yeah.
You can keep it clean.
Oh, here we go. That's actually a cheaper option.
Yeah.
Remember, cheaper is not always better.
Still got the I'm just gonna stick with the one that I have right now, which is currently sitting me at under $400, under 300, or sorry, under 400 right now. But I also have a $10 item in my cart with it. So let me see if I can find the. I'll probably just get those Coyote tan side panels anyway, because I think those would be a better option for.
Yeah.
I'll scroll all the way down to the bottom. Find my. Where's my?
You think those Baker style ones would fit on other pop-ups?
They'll fit on the 10 by 10s. They'll fit on the 10 by 20s.
Yes.
Okay.
But they're designed specifically for the 10 by 10s.
Yeah, because you can buy them as a 3-pack.
Yeah.
It's actually not. It's a good price for a 3-pack.
Okay. I think I've seen one of those ones at fair once, and
Yeah.
they had 3 of those.
Yeah.
Baker styles. They had 1, 2, 3, and the other side. The other side was
Still
left
in my
open,
cart.
and they had a picnic table in the middle.
Oh shit! I went too far. Oh no.
It's
Man.
also
There's
stop
my
being so
video.
chatty.
No, I'm trying to. I keep hitting the back button too far. So. Oh man.
People, please let us know you're still here. Hit a 1.
So.
Your eyes
All right.
first, people.
So with what we have on there, Colin, so this is basically what you're adding on. Like, so again, there's your options there, but you have red, or sorry, actually orange, gray. That's gray. That's not black. That's gray, and green.
I would say gray if you're going to have a silver, like a beige
white
one.
top. Yeah.
Well, the one I've got is the blue and whatever, so I'd probably just get the blue side ones anyway.
Yeah.
You like that big window option.
Oh, these things have huge windows.
That's what I meant. I'm not a big window kind of fan like that. I don't like windows like that. I like it dark when I'm sleeping, and I don't like people.
The
looking at me.
windows. Let me see. So these actually have. There's a roll up on this that actually rolls down, which. See, there's the window, but you have it's at the bottom of it. There's a window basically just rolls up and velcros to the sidewall.
Okay.
Now,
I
here's
think
a
you're blind, basically.
question: is that a? Oh, okay. So you got to set those up with poles, and then tie those down. So that's a.
They're not freestanding,
Yeah, not freestanding.
but you probably could get, those expandable poles and do it that way.
I think it comes with them.
You get the Velcro there at the top, poles.
And then you got bungee for the quick connects on the top corners. And then down here you got your anchors for your feet, and you got them in 4 spots too. So technically, the bottoms down here you can actually set those onto the feet, lock them into the feet, and then nail the feet down. So I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to throw that in there.
You have a link.
Yeah, that's going to be for only one side.
Yeah, I'm only going to need to do
Yeah,
one.
just do one.
Oh, I got to hit add to cart. Doy. I don't feel like paying the protection fee.
No, I think you should post a link in the chat or something so that people know where to find it if they're interested. Cliff.
To Amazon.
Well, that way they don't have to hunt for it.
Oops,
Or you can do what Dan does and have an affiliate store.
I don't have an affiliate store.
Yours would be all gardening.
I don't want to add another. I want to spend $100 on each one of those side tents. So let's just no thanks. All right. So with that, we're looking at $482.70.
Is that reasonable?
Yeah, actually,
Considering the size of that tent,
And-
hell yes.
and all the different options you can do with it.
And if that thing actually has a secondary door on the back, which they didn't really show any other options, but if there's 2 doors on that canopy thing, having that in the background, you could actually have that as a secondary. Just open both doors and climb in there. Now that's assuming that's an option, but
Or if you got the 10 by 20.
yeah, I'm not gonna buy the 10 by 20 if I don't have the need the option for it.
Yeah.
Well, see, now it wants to
Too
give me
much
all the
space.
colors for it. Canopy LED lights. I already got those. I already got a whole bunch of these tent sticks.
Oh yeah.
Go to the
Gotta
store
have
and buy them
Give me
for
a
like
second here, guys. I'm gonna.
yeah. So for $200, you basically get 2 little side tents
Yeah.
and then the canopies. So even if you got just these guys and the canopy itself, you're still under $400
I'm back.
Yeah.
for.
And then you
The
can
rest
get
of my
the
jerseys.
walls. They can tarp off 2 walls too.
Yep. So I got to
But
see.
the thing is, if he's got a sidewall, so you should just use the sidewalls that comes with.
No, you got to buy the sidewalls or
Sidewalls are separate. Canopy doesn't come with them. So I would have to. One more. Or do I need to go back one more? I don't want to.
So would you go with 2 of the bakers or 3?
Well, I'm not going to spend $300 right now because I don't have the odd. They don't really need the option for 3 of them.
Well, one's for gear, one's for you, and one's for miscellaneous.
Well, for him, he only needs the inner canopy or at least one side or one side tent, and then the sun blocks, the panels.
So it was the Coyote. We were going to go with the 10 on that one. So that's $60 for that. And that's 3 sides.
So get 3 sides plus the bakers,
Yeah.
and you're good to
No.
go.
Now, also
Yeah.
with that, we were talking about earlier is with those panels, it also help keep it insulated during cooler weather as well.
Those are really generally pretty thin, Jason, because I had one similar to that, like I was telling you.
But you got that air gap in between.
It doesn't keep. It's very flimsy.
Yeah, well, this
The
one's
metal they use for the
acrylic.
frame is very flimsy.
It'll still give you an air buffer. It's better than it'll be like throwing a tarp over a tent.
Let's see, is that we got to make sure that one's actually designed for the sidewall fabric for a 10 by 10 sidewall tent. Okay, it's a
This is
200
like-
polyester with
brand.
PU lining.
Before I had my awning, I had a pop up just like that.
Yeah, so it's the same brand there, Cliff.
Yeah, I'll do it. Or the Camp Keeper. Yeah, I was just making sure because you're looking at 210 polyester. It's not very thick polyester, but that's pretty decent with a PU
Also,
lining.
in high rain, it will leak eventually.
Yeah, but then you got 2 layers
Yep.
with
Not-
an air gap.
Resist wind,
Where's
rain,
the extra layer? Like you put the baker's tent on the inside or the outside?
outside.
The baker's tent goes on the not the baker's tent, but the actual cubicle tent on the inside, and then you put your walls around that. It'll give you a good 2-inch gap of air.
Yeah, but rain will get underneath that really easy. Trust me, it does.
Yeah, but if you got 2 layers 2 inches apart, it's hard to get the inner layer wet.
Oh, when it comes in sideways, yes, it does. It's easy.
Yeah, but the whole thing won't be wet.
Yeah, but it still allows you to get water inside. You be careful what you have in there near the walls. I'm speaking from experience. That's like I said, the first awning I ever used for my archery range was one of those. With the walls and everything.
Yeah,
And it didn't keep my stuff dry at all.
but if you have the cubicle tent on the inside of that, that's what I'm talking about. Keeping
No, I have seen people use them for like little dome tents under those.
Yeah,
And that helps. But that's
Yeah,
about
it's the
all I
same
can
thing.
suggest.
you got the cubicle tent, then you have the walls on the outside of that cubicle tent.
Now, if you put in 2 sets of walls, then maybe, not just one.
Can't put 2 sets of walls. There's only 4 legs. There's not 8.
No, double them up.
That's what I was
That's just
telling you.
way too much weight.
They don't weigh hardly anything.
We do if they get wet.
Yeah, but
Now, mind you, these are waterproof.
see that little cubicle tent right there on the inside? You put the panels on the outside of that, and it gives you an air gap.
The air gap doesn't mean anything with the rain.
Look at this one. There is no gap under it. That's like all the way up to the seam.
Is it sort of like my tent?
Yes.
That flat, mine comes
That's
up
just one of the
underneath
side walls. That goes all the way up to the top.
Now, how far from the frame to the attachment point is up that side there?
That one doesn't show it inner top view.
That's too bad. Yeah, those frames are very flimsy.
Yeah,
And the
that's
side walls are only tied on. They're not Velcroed or anything. They're not.
the ones I'm getting. They have these ones are actually. Let me show you these ones. These ones are actually zippered.
Oh, zippered?
Yep.
Those might be a little better, but not by much. The ones I had with the tie-down ones.
Hey,
Yeah,
an,
those go all the way up there.
air
Yeah,
gap.
that might be a lot more sturdy. That one
Yeah.
I might, think that might be a little bit better. But
Hey, 10 degrees.
and mine didn't have the vent on the top either. That one's got a vent I can see.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pull the plug. We're looking at right now with this setup with the 3 walls, the Baker style side tent, and the main unit with the awning. I'm looking at $543.
Oh, wow. That's
Good
a lot
on
of
you.
options.
Now,
That's
how
a
much
lot
would
of-
that set? Does it say how much that setup weighs?
A lot.
It's gonna be heavy.
Just
Should
the
say
frame,
down below somewhere.
yeah, just the frame alone is going to be heavy.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Mine was heavy.
Oh, they always are. Usually around 15 to 30 pounds.
Well, that's not heavy.
But
Now,
yeah, I mean, it's,
Um, Okay, in case winds do bend or break the metal parts of your frame, you should get some repair kits for that, just in case.
The frame that's coming with it has hexagonal posts, and they're like mad thick.
Okay. I'm just talking about where it scissors open. That's for the part that breaks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
no, we were looking at this one here. This one looks like it's pretty stout. It's not like the flimsy stuff you get from Walmart.
Yeah, Jared, the one that comes in from time to time,
Yeah.
he lost 2 of those for his booth.
won't let me zoom in on this. Dang it.
Oh, you can click on it. Then you don't have a touchscreen, do you? Dang.
Yeah. But yeah, these are some really robust poles.
That one looks really robust compared to
Yeah,
the
that's
other
what
one.
we're talking. This is the one we're
That
talking
one
about.
looks a lot more sturdier.
Yeah. So you get the cabin tent and the shelter canopy, and this is
You know what
easy.
that looks like almost? It almost looks like an ice fishing tent.
No holes, unfortunately, but yeah, I mean, essentially you could. I do like the fact that it does come with that little floor mat right there.
Yeah.
For your shoes.
Yep. And it attaches to the tent, so it's not like the thing's going to blow
I've
away.
had some that do that.
We'll see. I'm gonna pull the trigger on this right now.
Is that one right there?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That looks a little bit more robust than the ones I
Yeah, but
I got.
You see how it goes towards the center a little bit, and you end up with like a 2 to 3 inch air gap if you put the sides up. 10 degrees is 10 degrees difference. You know.
Well, it depends on if you try to keep it warm or keep it cool.
Yeah, if you want to keep it warmer or cooler. You'll keep the sun from hitting the side of the tent and actually heating up the tent.
Well, I'm thinking about the rain. That's the only thing. The reason I worry about that. Like I said, I've seen too many fails at fair with people buying pop-ups.
Yeah, like I said, I've only owned the cheapies. I've seen. I've worked with the people who set up for the like these tents right here. Those things are pretty robust.
See that leg on there looks. Damn it! That leg does not look like the one we were looking at earlier.
It looks round.
That's a square one.
Yeah.
Those things are not very strong.
Hold on. So let's not pull that one on. Where's the original one I was looking at? Might have to. Dang, how many windows was I in on this?
A lot.
Like I said, I need to see the frame without anything on it, where it's scissors open.
Let's go back one more page. Hopefully I don't. Oh, no, I'm on that one. Let me double check. Sorry, gonna be a lot. There we go. So this one. So this is the one I was originally looking at, which is the one I should have just added to the cart.
Yeah.
But that's just the inner. But it gave me the option for the bundle. But if you trying to look at so there's the canopy without, or the tent without the canopy. And it does have ventilation in the top, which me and Jason were actually kind of.
Yeah, I think that's when I came in.
Yeah, but it's a small little mesh little window, and it's solid for the rest of it on the inside.
Yeah, solid roof. It's like what? I'd say about a 14 by 14 mesh window, more or less.
Yeah,
Maybe.
at the top.
Can it fit
If
in
you
the
need to
back?
squeeze out that doggy door there, Cliff, you can go to the bathroom.
Yeah, right. I'm just gonna stick my butt out there and just poop in a bag. Let's see. And I'll say that's the only thing I'm not seeing.
Deb.
The fact that it does not come with the. See, that's
Hey, Deb.
the Easy Up camping cube, but I want the Easy Up camping awning. The awning.
I don't know what to tell you.
Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. I got to go water a bush.
You go do that.
And I still got daylight out here.
Oh no, I'm dark.
We're dark.
How close is that rain now?
Oh, she was just popping in to say hi.
Yeah. I gotta refresh my page here.
I just came up. I already got back from Walmart, picking up some supplies.
Wally World.
Yeah, I had to pick up some packing tape. We went through a lot of packing tape so far.
Oh yeah, no, you're gonna go through a lot.
Well, we had a 2-pack initially, picked up 4 more, just picked up 8 more. Because Jenny gets all the boxes for free at work.
Yeah.
We're going to have all this out tomorrow. And he and I are going to work all day to get the rooms done, the back porch, and all this stuff. We're just trying to figure out what to do with the food because we can't take it with us. At least not yet, because we don't have the key.
Huh? My map is not showing the rain.
I didn't even check to see what the what weather is here because we had some rain yesterday.
Yeah, that's thunderstorm is just still hanging around Lake Livingston. They're getting pounded with rain.
You know what's really weird?
What's that?
I just pulled up the Weather Channel, and they're showing the campus style hunting tents, like the one you guys were talking about. But
Yeah.
these are the White Duck brand. We're talking $4,000 ones.
Yeah, it looks like we're not going to get any rain tonight. Okay, that's kind of good.
Okay. Dew points 51, humidity 60. 1% chance of rain.
1%.
Well,
Yeah,
that's right now. But overnight, it says it goes up to it quadruples to a massive 4%.
Okay. I'm back, and that nearly ended with a bag of jokers. With a hand of jokers.
Yeah, we got a 1 to 4% chance of rain tonight.
Yeah, so that's the one right there. That's the one with the octagonal or legs.
Yeah, that one here, but
Octagonal or hexagonal, or whatever.
Oh.
They don't show the frames very well.
they do in the video.
Well, like I said, a lot of the issues that a lot of my friends have had is that the frames give way.
Did it show it in the video, or did it show it in the images?
I think it was in the images, but
You can probably open an image in a new window and then try to expand it from there.
Nope.
Really?
Well, I can do that. I can go straight from videos to images.
But
look at that inside. Look at that structure on the
that
inside.
one looks beefier than I would think. But the part I usually worry about is where they scissor out.
Yeah, because he wants to get the better of the beefier one.
That was a little bit more robust than I usually see. It's also more expensive.
Oh no, that's got those square legs too.
Yeah, they're pretty a lot bigger than you get from the Walmart ones. Looks like they're 2 inches instead of 1 inch.
Yeah, because they're usually where they scissor out, they're usually like pretty thin tubing.
Oh, that whole door opens up. That's cool.
Yeah, I told you that thing's a massive door.
Yeah, it is.
You can do either half the door or the whole door.
Hold the door.
Yeah, see, he's
You
got
see where the scissors right there, where they got those connectors and everything.
Yeah,
That's where the weak points are.
yeah, but it's not that cheap Walmart stuff either.
Most likely. But his is a little little more high end stuff.
Because that's a different style of the baker's tent.
That's what I was getting ready to ask.
Oh, he's even got the mats in there.
Yep. Might
That's
consider
a
that
whole bed. There's a whole bed right there.
Yes, and this is the kind of setup you can do with these.
Yeah, he's got 3 different ones in there.
Now, are you going to go with the 2 or just the 1?
I'm just getting the one. Again, I don't really need the option for a second one.
Well, like I said, one for your sleeping, one for gear. And that's another thing. How tall is it? I know how tall you are, Cliff, but you're about 6 foot, right? So
I might have to duck just to get into the door, but it's not going to be
sort of like you did with my tent. Yeah,
Well, I don't have an 8-foot doorway, or 7-foot doorway.
And,
well, neither do I. I've got a 6 foot doorway.
Yeah, she's in that 10 by 20.
I'm not sure which is more astounding, the tent or her hair.
The Princess Leia tent setup. So
No, I'm
here's
thinking
the
more
good
of the
one where this
Winifred,
guy's actually setting up in the winter.
More Winifred one from that one movie.
I find it odd that they have two outhouses less than 20 feet from each other. Or, well, probably 30 feet.
You sure not storage sheds?
No, that's an outhouse.
How can you tell?
Been to plenty of campgrounds.
Because where they're at looks like an actual campground.
Well, small cabins don't predominant are easier to keep warm.
True. That could be one of those weird cabin tents, but those are the only two I'm seeing. Nothing else behind him anywhere.
I like the fact that they don't have it all the way popped up. That they're
Yeah, but
allows me to hook it
so
up.
there's that mesh top on there where you hook it up to the center beams.
I know the cheaper brands like I said, where it scissors where they cross is a weak point. But that's a different
He's got that modified with a stove jack. That's a weird thing.
Yeah, it looks like he was setting
Here's
up
the inside look, Colin. This is the only time you're going to get an inside look.
Okay, that bed takes over most of the room.
Well, it's probably queen size bed or double twin. Oh no, sorry. This guy does an inside view as well. So, but he's got the canopy that has the tie downs, so you can anchor that to the ground. That ain't going nowhere. And especially since the inner actually has 4 anchors as well on the corners, so you can anchor.
I like the extra security of not having it blow away because they do catch air really easy.
Yeah, looks like he's got the cheapy Walmart one too.
Yep. Oh, they catch air when you have them just like that, but when you have something under it, it's not going to catch as much air.
Well, if it connects like the other one does, you'll find out here in a second, I guess. Yeah,
That's why it was fitting kind of weird.
It's a tent under a canopy, basically.
Yeah, it's a square tent.
So which one did you like better? You personally?
Well, that's essentially the one I'm getting.
Okay. But you like the idea of the baker size?
Well, I'm getting that and the baker style. So I'm getting one baker style because those are like $90. But the thing is, those will attach to any 10x10 canopy.
Yeah, those are much robust than the ones I've been seeing.
Yeah, that's still one of those cheap Walmart ones.
Yeah.
You sure it's Walmart?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's definitely a Walmart. It's either a Walmart or a Home Depot or Lowe's.
Yeah.
One of the three.
Yeah, it's not that robust ones that we were looking at earlier.
No, the one you were showing us that you wanted to get.
Yeah, I wanted that the hexagonal or the octagonal one.
Yeah. I mean, that's not the cheapy $60 one. That looks like that might be the $100 one.
Yeah, that one's better than the ones I've seen because
That was
those
actually
are round.
built on it.
The ones I've seen were like flattened ovals, and those things don't hold anything.
Must pull that back
There you
off.
go. You need one of those.
I don't think I would do a teepee tent. I really don't.
I've
You
owned a
can't really-
TV tent.
Those bell tents, you can't sleep in them unless you're like up against, like in the center of it.
I bought a cheapy Walmart one of those.
All right.
once.
Good night, Cecilia.
Good stuff.
Night, Cecilia.
Hi, Cecilia. Thanks for coming.
So yeah, I think I'm just gonna do it. I got the blue baker tent. I've got the whatever tent this thing comes with, which is the blue one. Where's my thing at? That's like the teal one. And then I have the tan sides. There's gonna be 3 different colors, but you know what? Frick
You're
it.
that kind of. You're just a colorful kind of guy there, Cliff.
You know what, should I change that one out to the green one?
It's up to you. It's
And
your night to sleep in
that's
it.
the green one. There's the green one or the gray one. It says black, but that's gray. I don't know how well the blue and the green would go together.
They would. But green goes well with a
Well,
lot of colors, except yellow.
Yeah, they should have, the green, the yellow, and the red.
And then I'll change that out to the green one. I'll get rid of that blue one. The blue, I think that blue one stands out way too much.
You want to try to blend then?
Not really. It's just
I think the green one would just look better.
Yeah. I like that setup the way they just showed there, but I would add back wall at least.
Yeah, see, that's what me and Jason were talking about. With this view here, you add the 2 canopy walls and
Or a third camper or a baker style.
a third tent. I mean, you can essentially sleep 6 people in there.
I think they got them and one and their kid in another.
Yeah, there are so many things wrong with this picture.
I know.
The computer.
That too. Now they're probably in what's considered a backyard setting. But no,
What
just
else is wrong?
there's so many things wrong with this picture.
That they're not paying attention to their kid.
Well, we can't see the other side. That's the whole problem.
Canopy's missing 2 legs. Oops. So
Right behind them there.
yeah, I mean, that does not help me any.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that was photo.
It's there. It's just blending in with the tree line.
The whole front of that other side baker tent is just completely just not there.
Oh, right behind the guy.
Yeah, it's they just digitally imposed one side on there, all cockeyed, and then just said screw it.
Because the trees should not be showing through the tent.
Yeah, exactly. But again,
That one's not too bad, I guess.
Yeah, see, that's you can just do 3 of these with this particular setup, and then just use 1 canopy wall, and you have an enclosed living space.
So you're gonna get yourself like a table and chairs and stuff, or what?
Yeah, you can throw a table and chairs in there. Basically, have like a generalized meeting area, family
Someplace to
area.
make your coffee.
And if you really want to, you can even get an additional one of these, one of the canopies, and then get the camp kitchen or the bug mesh ones.
Right.
Stick that on there. Now you have access to all of that.
Right.
So you could do the 2 baker tent style setups and then have the camp kitchen on one side and then still have access to getting in with 1 door.
Okay, like a foyer type setup.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool.
So there's all that. I'm going to pull that off so we can actually not see me doing stuff.
I'm
I
not
don't
sure
think you need
how
one
to be
putting
awake.
in my credit card information.
Yeah.
I was going to get the green one back
I think those would be pretty cool little videos that you can do. Setting it up, doing like a review, different setups.
Maybe
Yeah,
they'll make some
that's
money or
an
something.
interesting one.
I want a
Like,
V4.
like keep on sending you stuff.
What was that?
I want a
Like,
V4.
keep on sending you stuff.
I was wondering if V4 has a clone for it.
They might. $542.94. Where's those? I don't think I'm going to get
What's
rid
the
of these.
shipping on that?
Find out in a minute. All right. 533. So 534 is what we're looking at.
With shipping?
Yeah, just make sure you get the right ones.
Yeah, I'm double checking right now. I've got the bundle for the 389. I've got the khaki sidewalls, and then the green outer canopy, or the green baker side. That is definitely going to be one heck of an interesting setup.
Yeah, well,
Night, Des.
or like 3 or 4 different options. That's
Des is going to say goodnight, folks.
Night, Des.
Good night, Des.
Yeah,
No, she
she's
was-
probably not going for much longer anyway.
She was saying
I'm
good night
almost
to
done myself.
Cecilia. Oh, there
I'm
it
kinda
is.
tired.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, that'd be great for like doing rendezvous. Like I said, if Cliff wanted to set
No,
up
Rendezvous would not allow that one.
No, rendezvous would not, but like a camp meetup rendezvous.
Yeah.
Yeah,
would.
meetups, yes, but not regular rendezvous.
a YouTube rendezvous. Yeah.
Just a YouTube, yeah.
I do like the green one.
The rendezvous
Cliff-
I go to require a tent like I got.
Or if Cliff wanted to make a whole bunch of
Even
Right,
then,
so
they
they-
still make fun of me.
stuff with his paracord stuff, he can set up at a arts function.
That's true.
I could.
There's a kid when I go to the giant flea market. That's what he sells, nothing but paracord bracelets. That's his business.
Oh, one of those is temporarily out of stock.
Ah,
Which one?
Roller bag and spike set is temporarily out of stock.
Well, I'm gonna have to call it, guys.
All right.
I'm just drained. I mean, trying to get stuff moved is really difficult.
Yeah. We've already been going for like 2.25 hours.
So be well, be safe. Thank you for having me up. And
Right.
thanks for
Good
telling me
night,
about
Colin.
that, Cliff. I really appreciate it. I
Yeah.
will keep you informed. I'm supposed to be finding out the tracking number for the paperwork in a couple hours. So I should find out more about when it's coming in before I get the keys and all that other
Alrighty.
stuff. Be well, be safe, guys.
Take care.
All right.
Have a good one.
You
Good night,
too.
Colin.
Night.
I am sorry, Jason, if I took over your live. That was not my
Oh
intention.
no, that was actually quite interesting. I haven't seen anything like that. No, I figured somebody. I'm surprised that hasn't been done earlier.
Yeah, I know. All those tent options. I never ever see anybody do. I've seen like a few YouTubers that have done that, but that was, God, almost 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah, but they were just using the sides. They weren't using a cubicle tent on the inside.
Yeah, well, it's because they didn't have the cubicle tent. I've seen the ones they've had the Baker tents, like the add-on ones for the outside, but I've never seen that inner cubicle tent.
Yeah, neither have I. Like I said, I'm surprised that hasn't popped up 15 years ago. There might have been, but I've never seen it.
So I'm gonna have to check into that. I'm gonna have to look into a little bit more of that. Maybe if I leave it in there long enough, they'll send
Snack
me
attack.
for like a discount or something. You still got that bunny?
No, oh no, the bunny's gone.
No. I just finished off like 2 days ago the family pack or the family size box of wheat thins.
I finished those off a week ago.
I was just sitting here munching. Man, those things are so freaking sweet for a wheat thin.
I've always liked the wheat thins. Also like Triscuits too.
I like the flavored ones.
Yeah, this is the roasted garlic. This smells so good.
Yep, that's one. That's one of the ones I like is the roasted garlic.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna add cheese to it.
Oh, there you go.
Cheese.
$5 can of Cheese Whiz.
Yeah, I know. Remember these things used to be like $2.
Yeah, I used to be able to find them for like $1.50.
Yeah, I know. Not anymore.
No, but I'm telling you, if you ever really want to have fun with one of those, yank out that rubber plug in the bottom and just chuck that sucker.
No, what I was thinking about after it's done, I'm wondering how strong this is on the inside, how strong this can really is.
It's a sturdy can. It's a thick aluminum can.
I might shoot it with the air gun and see which one will go through it.
I've shot those with a 22 and I've obliterated one. It split the back end. Like, it just said,
Mm-hmm.
completely ran out of Cheese Whiz, but there's still always that small amount of air pressure still in there.
Oh, yeah. I always like wheat thins, too. And Triscuits.
Yeah, so I mean, that's an interesting tent option. I mean, the amount of stuff you can do with that for just a couple of $100.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I'm surprised I've never seen that cube style, at least 10, 15 years ago when those when they all came out. When those first easy up canopies came out.
Yeah.
I mean, they came out with the sides, but they never came out with the cubicle on the inside.
This one's a luxury. What does it say? Oh, never mind. That's white duck tents. Never mind. I don't know what I'm doing. See, the problem is that's just the tent itself is the 189.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I should go with that blue or should I stay with the red one or should I get that blue one? Nah, I don't think I'll stick with the red one. I kind of like the red one.
Yeah, I think in that red one too. Because I like the red and gray because we got ours is red and gray. I mean, we saw the different colors on the website. We're going, nah, we'll just go with the red.
Yeah, it seems like a not super flashy color, but like pretty decent. So it says, I don't know if that's a 6. So that's 6.4 is, I think that's version 6.4
Oh,
would be my guess.
yeah. Yeah, we won't be doing the trunk or treat this year, by the way.
Oh, why? What happened?
They are upgrading the campground.
Ah, gotcha.
They've been waiting to do that for 10 years.
Damn.
Yeah, and they finally got chosen to do the upgrade. Where, it's a state park. It takes a while to get to all of them, especially when we have more than 100 state parks.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to change the way I'm doing this one. I might have to get the... Oh, wait, here we go. See that black and white one? That's the 6-person, 10 by 10, but that comes with pop-up canopy tent with camp inner for 208.
Yeah, but what's the is that going to be a good frame or a bad frame?
Looks like it's similar to the one that dude was setting up in his front lawn with the dogs, because it's got the tie downs on the sides. That's also the that's the camp keeper as well. That was that black and gray and black one we were looking at, but I don't know if I want to do black because out here in the sun, I'd be roasting my butt off in that thing. Now it does have vents or a vent. But it also doesn't come with the... Oh, see, that's the one that comes with the thick-ass poles, too.
See, I'm wondering... Yeah, you want the thick poles. I'm wondering how much of a temperature change would be between the two walls.
Oh, I can get it in blue.
Get it all in blue?
I can get the... Yeah, it comes with a blue canopy tent. It comes with the... I can also get it in coyote tan.
Ooh.
Or khaki. Ooh, so I wonder if I should do that, if I should just go straight camp khaki on this. Holy shit, that thing's got 9 tile points.
Mm.
It's got the 4 corner posts for the legs. It's got 4 on one on each wall in the center.
Oh, hi, Howie. How you doing?
Howie, brother, long time no see.
Yeah.
I've been watching your videos.
Get it all in one color.
I could. Actually, that one's actually for $216. I can get that. But let me double check, make sure that actually comes with both of them. Pop-up canopy tent with camping inner tent for $200. Might actually be cheaper if I do this one. So I'm going to go with the tan. I think the tan would be good.
Just make sure it's got that good frame, too.
Yeah, it's got the... I'm looking at the picture of it. It's got those thick-ass legs.
And also the reinforced top, too.
Doesn't have the reinforced top, but this one has the tie-downs.
Mm.
So I can tie that thing down and it shouldn't go anywhere. And those tie-downs look like they're fairly decent. Now, if anything, I can probably call these guys to... oh, that's a... Oh, yeah, that is nice reinforcement. Oh, yeah, that looks pretty good. That's a pretty robust... Oh, but it's that weird... Oh, no, maybe not. It doesn't have that high peak on there, or maybe it does. Like you said, nothing a bungee cord can't fix.
Yeah. I like the high peak on them.
Oh, no, this is the one that guy... This is like similar to the one that guy was setting up in his...
Side yard or whatever?
Yeah, with the grass and the 2 dogs. He had the brown fence, and he was setting it up with a wife. It's got this one that's got that funky...
Dome tent?
The whole roof is basically mesh.
Yeah.
Let's not on that.
Is there a phone number that you can call and talk to them?
I can visit the Camp Keeper store. There's a store apparently.
No, thank you. There we go.
Ooh.
I was making sure Howie had a
Wrench.
A wrench, yeah. I got to periodically check every once in a while because I've had 2 people that Lost of wrenches.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, that was actually enough. That was a good snack. I'm actually full.
Nice.
Awesome.
Person, frame, shelter not included. So this is just a tent for 114. What the hell is this? Oh wow.
What?
Oh no, I don't like that. They got a similar item here from Red Camp. Does it somewhat the same thing, but then the tent itself actually has like its own awning. So you need like an additional set of poles to strap out like your own like shelter awning. Kind of weird. Don't like that. Let's just try keeping with the system I have, but I'm gonna see if I can't make it just a tad bit cheaper. Easy up score, doesn't it? Ooh. They got a mesh cube for 152 bucks. Ooh. Yeah, but I need the straight leg can. Oh, there we go. Damn. So 280 for the canopy.
That's
And
probably the good one.
that comes in only black though.
Oh no. Camping cube. I'm not looking at it here.
Yeah, that's one of the ones I was looking at.
Yeah. That was from Easy Up. Easy Up looks like that's the cheapy one.
Well, not that original one we were looking at.
Yeah. There's the camp keeper.
But the problem is getting that awning. So that's what I want. I want that awning that comes with it because I'm just paying the 190 for the tent.
Yeah.
Which, in my opinion, for a tent that size, 190, that's still freaking cheap.
Yeah, especially for the type.
Yeah, 10 by 10 square tent, 10 by 10 by 7.
Looks like it's a waterproof Oxford fabric.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we are still on tent. I ran across something by accident, just bored, well, not really bored. I just Googling something random on Amazon, and then I came across this entirely different setup, and
it's
now
awesome.
we're on that. And it's interesting because of the convenience and configurability.
Oh, I'm looking on here. They got they also have cots too.
I was eating. What was I eating for dinner? Actually, I wasn't really eating dinner. I'm just kind of snacking on candies. I was munching on these earlier. These cheapy hot cheddar ruffles. Ripples. They're called Ripples. They're Kroger knockoffs, but it's basically jalapeno cheddar Ripples or Ruffles. I also have cereal back here, so I'm not entirely bad. I'm going with the cheap knockoff of the not Frosted Flakes. What the hell are they called? Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
But I get twice the amount for about the same price as one box of Lucky Charms. But I've also got some cheddar brats that I can throw in the toaster or the oven, cook those. I can eat some cheddar brats later. And I got 2 kielbasa sausages that are frozen, so I can always do spaghettis. But yeah,
They got several different types of tents too, and other products.
yeah, I'm telling you. I think Jason, one of these days, you and me ought to just sit here, just talking and just doing this kind of stuff, like finding crap like this, because
I mean, this is actually kind of interesting if you're looking at it. You got all kinds of different products.
Oh yeah, because essentially I was trying to get some uh, like a canvas pop-up tent, not a pop-up tent, but like an officer's tent, like
Yeah,
the half walls, something like that. I was trying to get for one of those, but even one of those tents is like freaking $300-400,
yeah,
and you don't get a lot of room in there because half the time you're squatting down or you're just basically using it to sit in. But one of these,
yeah.
I
They,
mean,
they even have the was it the screened in sides too?
yep. Oh, here we go. So I'm still on well, actually not on Easy Ups. So that particular cube tent, attached tub style waterproof flooring,
Yeah.
fits the 10 by 10 straight leg shelter, shelter not included. Comes with a carry bag, so that's a plus. Includes 2 foot by 8 foot entry point. Oh, sorry, 2 foot by 8 foot
Hmm.
entry footprint. That's that doorstep thingy. Sleeps 5 to 6 people. Pet portal with wet weather flap. So that's that thingy around it basically.
Yeah.
Whether or not it seals on the inside or zips up is a whole other story. And if it doesn't, nothing a couple of splotches of hot glue won't solve. $60 for the tan ones. Wish I could get that in tan. Would be nice. Orange is the closest I can get that one. So I think I'll just stay with the green. I think the green and tan will look pretty good.
Checking on stuff here.
Yeah, fun little options, huh, Jason? Just random out of nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, just randomly. Sometimes you just come across all kinds of cool stuff. You never know what you're gonna, come across on Amazon.
Yeah, well, especially if you randomly look at just something completely bizarre like this,
Yeah,
you wouldn't normally think to do a full tent setup like this. Especially one modular, not configurability. My brain is sometimes works and sometimes doesn't work. So the modular capabilities of this setup is kind of almost astronomical.
well, I'm looking at stuff right now. I'm cheating to see what's in the Amazon cart.
You're right. My Amazon cart had like.
Oh, I got some army men on there.
Oh, for the pew pew,
Yeah,
the freedom seater.
yes. Hey, when those things are 50 yards out there, they're hard to hit.
Oh yeah, I bet they are.
Was something only 1 inch tall, half-inch wide. Yeah, it's difficult. For $10, it's 150 pieces. But yeah, like I said, I like the idea of that camping tent. But like I said, I already have a tent. I already have an easy up. I might upgrade my easy up later on.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I mean that option's there.
Yeah.
$180, $190. You can get the inner tent for that, and
Well, like I said, I don't have the straight sides. Mine's a cheapy Walmart one that's with for
all the
$60.
cantilevered side, the cantilevered.
Yeah, the angled sides. Yeah.
Yeah, still
They say
works.
they say it's a 12 by 12, but yeah, it's the legs are 12 by 12, not the canopy. The canopy is 10 by 10.
Yeah, that's a BS stretch right there.
Well, it's not really false advertisement. It is 10. It is 12 by 12 at the base.
Yeah, well, that's what I hate about those in those those blue inflatable ring pools, those round ones.
Yeah.
It's all 10. It's a 10-foot pool. Yeah, 10 foot at the bottom.
Oh, yeah, and on the outside.
Yeah, 10 foot at the bottom of it, but the inside ring, that inflatable ring that holds the thing together to keep all the water in, that's only
Yeah.
8 feet.
Oh, they got the commercial canopy. That's the one you're looking for, is the commercial canopy. Sounds like it's raining outside.
10 by 15? No, I don't need a 10 by 15.
Hey, it gives you a porch.
I mean, yeah, but the problem is leg placement. You're
Yeah.
short 5 feet of leg placement.
Yeah, you are.
The only thing that thing would be good for would be 2 outer side tents, and then you'd
Yeah.
have to get a solid back wall.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if it's a 10 by 15, you can get a 10-foot picnic table in there.
Oh, easy.
Oh, yeah.
But again, you're only going to be able, if you use a canopy, something like that, you would have to have the baker's tents on the outside, everything on the inside, and then have it
Yeah.
sealed off. Because you're not going to get anything on the sidewalls because there's no additional legs.
Yeah.
Crown shades, 10 by 10 pop up. I don't know if those are the heavy duty ones or the not heavy duty ones.
Yeah, I'm looking at the commercial ones. A little bit more pricey, but they're going to be a lot more stable.
Yeah, I think those are going to be the ones with the. Well, those ones already come with the sidewalls, don't they? When you get the commercial style ones.
I believe so.
Well, they got an easy up food booth kit. It's basically just 4 mesh screens with 2 of them have holes in them, so you could deliver food through it.
You okay, honey? Oh. Yeah, if you look at the commercial camp keeper commercial.
Yeah, I'm looking at, let's see, commercial canopy.
It says right there, it holds 220 pounds from the center.
Oh, and that one comes with, that's 137. Oh, and that one comes with 2 sidewalls. Ooh. Which one did you say that one was, the camp? Because I got the Camp Keeper 10 by 10 easy pop up.
Yeah. I got the Camp Keeper 10 by 10 pop up commercial canopy tent is what I got in the title bar. This would be the way to go. My next one, easy up. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get the better designed ones.
You say hi to Sean?
To who?
Sean?
Oh, Sean's in here. There's Sean. Hi, Sean.
Hey, Sean, how's it going? Thank you, Molly.
Yeah, no, yeah, thank you, Molly. Yeah, no, we're both looking at Amazon at the same time as we're doing the live. I need to change the title.
Right. Ooh, they go in an orange.
Exploring Amazon. Exploring canopy tents on Amazon.
Ooh. Quiz tent, 10 by 10 pop-up county, commercial grade shelter. This was $90, but that one looks like it's got legs.
Here's that one that you're looking for, that has the 6 sides. That's $249.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ooh, the commercial pop-up canopy tent 10 by 10 premium series white.
Yeah, see, that's why I'm trying to find the alternative, because when I go to do my checkout for my cart,
Yeah.
it says the Easy Up 10x10 Pyramid Shelter bundle with camping cube, tent add-on, roller bag, spike set. Because that one comes with the 10x10 instant shelter canopy,
Wow, Sean.
comes with the roller bag, the spike set, and I don't know whatever else, and then it comes with the tent itself, but it says it's temporarily out of stock.
That means everybody's probably buying them at that price.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing. Though.
Was it on sale, or is it that normal price?
It's the bundle that comes just with the tent and the poles, but that is $388 just for the bundle.
Wow,
And
they're out of stock.
not
That's a
it's not
bummer.
looking at it's not I'm not seeing any discount price on it either.
I wonder if there's a phone number that you can call from Camp Keeper.
Well, Camp Keeper or Easy Up, because it's one or the other I can do.
Yeah.
Because that's what I was looking at earlier. I was looking at that Camp Keeper one,
Yeah.
or whatever the cube one that I was looking at earlier. Get back out of there. Let's see. Come on, one more. Come on, computer. Quit having a heart attack. Oh, it actually went too many pages in, so now I have to club out of there.
Additional details, measurements, specifications.
Go down to
For more information about this product, please click here. Product warranty.
Ooh,
Nothing.
I found replacement. Ooh, what is this? Ooh, that's got 2 tie-out points. Oh, but those look like they're plastic. Reinforced, though. Ooh, interesting. I found replacement canopy tops.
Ooh, really?
Yes. Surprisingly, just came across them. They're like $50 each,
Oh, wow.
but 300D polyester. You can get them in black, white, blue. That's not blue. That's like teal, and gray, like a gray green.
I'm just looking for our contact information for that company.
For which one? For
Camp Keeper. Like a website or a phone number.
yeah, there was a. Where did I go? Hold on.
I'm looking right now.
Oh, that's the Easy Up store. Where did I have Camp Keeper? Which one did I have Camp Keeper under? This one? Yeah.
Contact.
Visit Camp Keeper store, and it's got to be down at the bottom somewhere. But again, that one looks like it's just got the, I don't know, that looks like the heavy duty poles, the heavy duty legs. See if I can get a better image of these. Oh, now see, that doesn't look bad with the blue one. Oh, there's an option, Jason. I didn't even notice. I didn't even think we could think about.
What?
Here. Well, you know what? Do we want to keep going with this, or did you want
Yeah,
to?
keep going.
All right. Well,
I am seeing. I actually went to their website.
yeah, I'm on Camp Keeper's website.
Yes.
So
And it sent me straight to Amazon for shopping.
that's funny. But if you go to their main page, the right on their homepage,
Yes.
that what they have the Camp Keeper 10x10 pop-up canopy with tent sidewalls comes with 2 sidewalls. click over on the picture to the left or the right arrow, and look at the setup they got for that one.
Trying to identify it now. Let me go back to their homepage. Okay. Is it on products?
It's just on. I was just on. Actually, that thing just sent me right to Amazon. Holy shit. Yeah, just whatever Camp Keeper site is, just wherever I clicked on visit website. So you
All catalog. I
should,
see it.
you should be seeing this page.
Let me
On
get here.
Amazon. Huh?
Okay, I'll look off of yours.
Okay, so that page there. So check this
Yeah,
out. So I'm
Amazon,
looking at this 137, and I think this comes with the. I think that's just the canopy, but look at this option.
That's a little bit. Oh, with the fly and everything too.
Yeah, so it comes with two flies or two walls, but they're
Oh,
using the wall. They're using one wall as a awning, but look what they're doing with the back one. They're using the back wall or the back awning or second awning as a secondary shade screen for the back room.
yeah.
So they've got that plugged off over there,
Yeah.
adding a secondary screen.
And that one doesn't look like it's photoshopped.
No, that one actually looks, because that's an old school folding, almost camp picnic table.
Yeah.
Even those chairs, those are the kind of chairs I wish I could find, but they don't make them anymore. Those nice, just cheap, sad ones like that. But yeah, that one's got the up there. Let's see what we got for the second picture.
Yeah, you're on a different website than I am.
I literally just went to, when I was on Amazon, I went to, or sorry, while I was on Amazon, I just went to the Camp Keeper side screen thingy that I had, the little green one, and I just clicked on it. It says visit the Camp Keeper store.
Oh, really? Okay.
It basically send me to Amazon, but, or well, through Amazon, it sent me to the store.
Yeah.
So now you can check all of that stuff and see what they've got in there for setups. Oh, they've only got like 6 pictures. Oh, yeah, you can do all kinds of shit with this.
Here, let me
Low set, high set. Dang, you can get a 30-foot shade area, but you'd have to have a round canopy. And obviously 4 poles. Shelter top, 2 shelters, 1 canopy, 4 ropes, 8 ropes. Ooh, interesting. 4 poles, 1 frame, and a roller bag. I would never set that up on the beach.
How to use a manual pallet jack for 13 pallets? Ah, that sucks.
I mean, that one right there is actually not a bad idea. That one's actually better because that one already comes with 2 sidewalls.
Yeah. Are they permanently attached or can you move them?
You can move them. If you scroll through the pictures on that, it shows them in different configurations.
Oh, okay.
But now the only thing I want to see is inside of the canopy itself to see whether or not that's got a center frame for the other one. Because if I can go with this, if I do this option, that's going to be way cheaper. That's going to be even cheaper. So we're going to pull that one off. So not all of us are staring at the same thing over here. So there's one in navy blue, and that looks like the thick one too. I don't know. I can't tell. Oh yeah, that's comes in navy blue, and that's the thick poles. I'm finding that shelter for $95 for the Camp Keeper pop-up.
Yeah, shop around for a few days. Don't pull the trigger tonight.
I'm not at this point. I'm not. Oh, here we go. There's a good view of the upper canopy.
Okay, I'm going to step away for a few moments.
Yep. Do what you got to do. Ooh, light blue tip, probably just staying with a navy blue, I guess. Ooh, that looks like sea foam. No thanks. I'll stay with a navy blue. A little darker, but that sea foam color looked, I didn't like it. I do like the walls that come with pockets on here, so that's kind of neat. See who else still left in here. Ooh, dang, that sucks. And 500 miles, 4 deliveries. That's crazy, Sean. And a pallet jack. Ugh. I like using a manual pallet jack. They're kind of fun. You just get them going and you just kind of steer them wherever. So far on my end, myself and my family doing well. I believe Jason and his family are doing well as also. I did just have it up there, Grace. I don't know how long ago that comment was, so I'm trying not to overwhelm because I mean it is technically Jason's live, and I don't want to completely overrun his live. Oh. But if you guys are interested in this stuff, I can just keep putting it up there as best I can. So, I mean, these are just random options for somebody who doesn't want to spend $600-700 on a tent that gives them limited space. So these give a few interesting configurations, layouts, however you want to do them. You can kind of build like a little hub community if you really wanted to with these things. Just kind of really make it interesting. Ooh, I can get it in khaki. Actually threw that on there, so that's awesome.
Alrighty, I'm back.
All right, come back.
I'm gonna turn that light off because it's blind.
On the Camp Keeper 10x10 pop-up, it comes with 2 sidewalls for $130.
That's not bad.
And that's that heavy-duty one I was looking at. That's got the really thick pole posts on it. And that one actually does come with, it looks like it comes with the, let me look at it again. Looks like it does come with 4 weight bags for around the feet. But I don't need those. I'll probably save those for something random.
Yeah, like a windy day.
Yeah, well, I mean, it comes with the option of the tie-outs, so you do get 4 tie-outs.
Oh, Grace wants to see what we're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll share this again. I gotta figure out what screen I'm on. Okay, yeah, no, that's not a problem, Grace. Yeah, we'll throw that up here. So this is the new one we're looking at. So this is that still 10x10, but these are the ones with the heavy-duty poles. Kind of sad, flimsy corners, but I do like the fact that it does have the tie down, so you can actually, go out 4 or 5 feet from the pole
And stick it down.
with a foot and nail it in there. But it also does have the corner thing. So if you just go to the hardware store and buy, or like any camp store, actually, yeah, just Walmart camping section. If you
Yeah.
go buy a 4-pack of the 10-inch nails.
Yeah, then you put the weights on there. Oh yeah, that's not gonna go anywhere.
Yeah.
The
See, what always
sandbag.
gets me is so there's the weight bags on there. You basically just tie those. I think they zip around the feet, where you stick the feet in there and then fill them with sand.
Yeah.
or however they work. Either that, or you're supposed to tie them to these.
You can do that.
But I mean, personally, I'd rather if those got holes in them. I mean, if they don't have a hole in them, I'll drill a hole in them.
Yeah.
Put a nail in there. That thing's not really going to pull out 4 nails.
Well, you can also tie down with those 4 bags at the end of the rope, so nobody trips over the string.
Well, those looking at that string, that's a reflective string. I would probably change that out anyway to like something high vis, orange, or something like obnoxious.
Camouflage.
Yeah, that'd be a perfect one.
The red camouflage.
Wham! Oh, what happened? I don't know. I didn't see what tripped me. But yeah, so that's for that whole thing. It actually comes with the carry case and the sandbags. It doesn't come with stakes. At least it didn't say it did.
I'm sure it comes with those cheapy steaks.
Yeah, probably.
What do you do with those?
That option's a lot cheaper than the one I was looking at for $388.
Yeah, then you can buy the inner than the baker side.
I already got the baker side, so let me pull this one off. I can always find that again because that's in my shopping.
Yeah.
So I guess I can probably pull the walls off. Actually, no, I think I'll keep the walls.
Yeah.
I'll keep the walls in there because that'll give me
Extra protection.
Yeah, well, it'll also give me extra walls.
Yeah.
Because those ones look like essentially like really thin, kind of like nylon tarp covers. So I think those are gonna. I think I'll just keep the khaki ones that I got because I think it's gonna be a little bit more durable. And now I have to go back to the part that sucks trying to find it again in my search. That's gonna be damn it, that's not what I need. So I gotta scroll all the way down to the bottom of Jesus's playlist here to find out what I'm doing. Let's back it up there.
You previously viewed.
Yeah, I need to get off of that one. So that probably just killed my sharing option on there. And let me get.
Yeah.
I'll go back to that here in a minute. I'll have to go back to
To the other Amazon site.
the other Amazon page. I have like 3 Amazon pages open right now. To ask Rufus, since that one didn't pop up in stock, I should be able to find it now. Oh my god. How many pages? There we go. So it might be easy up with a camp keeper.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it if you get that. Do the reviews.
Now I gotta find. There we go. Let's see. Oh, is this the one that won't let me add it to cart? Oh no, that'll add to cart. I don't want to pay $40 for a protection plan. It's not like I'm gonna kill it right away. No thanks. Oh, that's a little better. Doing it that way.
How much difference?
I'm at 463 right now.
Oh wow, that's a big drop.
Yeah, that other way was almost close to 600. Ooh, the color on that cabin is considered punch. And that was getting the $128 or $129. I always forget which button to do this is. Since everybody wants to see what I'm doing. Alright, so here's what we got. So here's what I got in my cart, folks. I don't know how well that's visible on there.
Oh, let me get my glasses on.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna kill my chat so I won't be able to see it here.
Let me do this. So this is what the options are that we're going with. So I've got the easy up cube. I don't know if that's going to be the same height as this though. That's the only thing. Although if that's physically manually adjustable and doesn't have like little notches on there, it should be all right.
Yeah.
but I think it should fit regardless. Should all be the same.
Well, how much is the Camp Keeper tent itself that fits in there? Isn't it about the same price?
You'll have to look up that one. I'm about to have a crisis of. Let me stop sharing that. I'll have Jason will pop up see if he can't do it on his side. I have to take a moment to. I'll be right there, folks.
I gotta find it first. Hold on. Must be the vented roof. I'm trying to locate it. Trying to find it. It's in here somewhere.
That's not it. We wanted to have that expensive salmon.
Let me back it up here. I'm gonna have to back it up a couple of frames here. Oh no, get rid of that. Okay. The cube converts. Looks like it's going to be. Let me click onto that here. Do I get different colors? Oh yeah, there's the. That's the tan right there. That's the khaki. Oh wow, there it is. Let me share this. Let me find a way to shrink that back down. Share.
Is that the Camp Keeper insert or is that the Easy Up one?
I actually found the Camp Keeper one.
Nice.
Camp Keeper website. Cube, that one there. Okay.
I'm assuming 10 by 10.
Oh, I can barely hear you, Cliff.
What?
I can barely hear you. Yeah.
Is he in the outhouse?
In the house.
Outhouse?
What about it?
Is he in the outhouse?
No.
With the door closed? Is that what it sounds like?
Oh, yeah. Well, anyways, here's what I'm sharing here. Okay, here is a Camp Keeper camping inner tent for pop-up canopy, fully vented roof, for 114. I think that's be for the whole mesh top. Yeah, that's the fully vented one. We want the closed one. Unless he wants the vented one. I think he would want the vented one. As you guys can see there, that's the khaki one there. Let's see, where's the other one? Because he was looking at, he's also thinking about getting this here too, as well, just so he has more options.
Saturday.
Oh, that's the what?
We're gonna have to change up the barbecue to Saturday
Why?
because it's the only day Katie opens.
I was gonna take her for dinner.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay. You'll have to let her know before you go to bed.
I already told her. I said if I make it tomorrow, I'm bringing it to you. She goes, "Ooh, accepted."
Okay.
It gives me an extra hour tomorrow. Uh-oh. I lost my place. I got distracted. Oh, there we go. So that's the red camp.
You think you gotta open?
We are looking. We saw one that had a closed top, but it had a small little vent in it. And I don't know where that went. But this is gonna be the vented one for 114. That's what I was looking at just now. So 9.5. So that gives it a few inches on the interior of the structure. So if you put the sides on there, it'll give you about 3.5 inches of air buffer in between for like insulation from the colder temperatures, or the wind or the breezes blowing when it's cold outside. Instead of pulling the heat off the inner tent, it's pulling it off the outer tent.
Sorry, I was trying to talk as loud as I physically could from way over there.
Yeah. This is
Yeah, but see that one right there, Jason, is the one that they set up that has that the two mesh doors on top, and then it's got that like 4-inch wide strip of
yeah.
nylon, so it doesn't attach to nothing.
Yeah, this is just the interior.
Yeah, but that's the there's a picture on there that has shows the upper inside.
Yeah.
And it's got
fully
that.
vented.
Yeah, see, there's that one white strip of nylon fabric in there.
Yeah.
But there is nothing to keep that from sagging in.
Yeah, I understand. I'm just trying to find the other ones. Visit the Camp Keeper store.
Yeah, that's where I went the first time.
Yeah. So am I still there? Yeah, so where am I? See products.
I don't think it gives you any options of
yeah, these are gonna be the open mesh on the inside. The one that we were looking at wasn't Camp Keeper, was it?
No, the original one I was looking at was
Easy Up.
Yeah, Easy Up.
Okay, because I saw a different one here. Oh, let me get down here. That one there, Red
Yeah,
Camp.
but that one doesn't come with a canopy top.
No, I think it's the tent only.
Yeah, so you still have to buy the framework or the canopy itself.
But it should fit the one that the Camp Keeper, right?
Yeah, because that's still the 10x10, I believe.
Yeah.
But that one has the mesh that goes from basically corner to center, and then you have that option of lifting it up.
Yeah. And that was fully vented.
Yeah, that one's got a lot of vents.
Yeah.
But once you get that canopy on there.
Yeah.
See, now that one's actually, that other one wasn't too bad. That one that was the 10x20 or 10x15, maybe it would have been.
Yeah.
But that one had that extra center pole. So that would have had to have been the 10x20 then, because they would have needed that extra center pole, or ridge pole in the middle to keep it from completely collapsing. See, that was that other one that I was looking at. That's that same one. It's got that, but there's nothing to hold that mesh from sagging in after a while. Other than constantly tensioning the top of that tent.
I think you might be better with the with that Easy Up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Easy Up was flat on top, but it had the thing to hold it up.
Yeah, well, it was, but it wasn't flat because it had that option for the. Actually, that Camp Keeper one here looks like it's got the center pole, the center thing in the middle. It looks like it's got like a spot for a lantern. I just randomly came across that.
Yeah.
One. It does too. So I wonder if that one actually has the. No, but that's high center though.
Yeah.
That one still might work. I don't know. You have to essentially hang that up there and then push that all the way up.
Yeah, see, even that one there. Look at that. Whole thing is missing over here.
Yeah, even on the red one. Yeah, it don't matter which color you change it to. It's just missing that whole. It's missing the back leg on that side and the other side.
Yeah. You can see where they was supposed to be on the bottom, but they cleared it all out.
Yeah. They overlapped a weird Photoshop on it and
Yeah.
funky.
I don't know. I like that. Portable fire pit.
Yeah, for $90. They make there's a lot of companies that make something similar to that.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah, and then the bottom piece will come into it'll be like the ash catch will be like 2 or 3 pieces, and
Yeah.
then you'll just have like a big old mesh screen that probably rolls up into it.
But the side, there's the sides there.
Yep.
Yeah, I think the Easy Go might be your better one.
Got easy up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because see, there's the Camp Keepers. You can see the top of that does not have anywhere to attach that mesh to any of the center stuff.
No, it's just held on there by little straps.
Yeah, so those 2 straps in the middle side are the only thing keeping that tension on that nylon strip.
See, I like the way how that one unfolded and snapped together.
Yeah, it's that pop lock
Yeah.
and pops it. Yeah.
Yeah. That looks like that was way sturdier. Not the top on that one there. Yeah, I've seen a lot of these at events, but they're all in white.
That blue one reminds me of the freaking TARDIS.
The TARDIS.
That's what it looks like. It looks like a blue police box.
Yeah, like I said, after looking
There
at
you go.
these,
See, look, it's popping up better on yours because you had to scroll just a tad bit right there. You got so there's the side tent for the 10x10, and then you got the 10x10 pop-up Canopy Pro or whatever with the 2 sidewalls. So even with that, you're still looking just with those 2 options. That's less than $300. That's like $240.
Well, like I said, if I get another Easy Up, I'm gonna spend the money for, something that's way better constructed than the one I got now. Yeah, it might be 15 pounds heavier, but yeah, if it's something that's lasts a lot longer, a lot better frame, I'll pay the difference for the better frame. Especially later on, I can get the walls for it, and maybe one of these. Who knows? I like the idea of putting stuff in here and kind of like hiding stuff at the campsite.
Right.
If it's not out in the open, no one's gonna stop and look. You won't look out of place.
Exactly. And like I said, you get those sidewalls on there, and then you basically have an enclosed little campsite.
Yeah. Oh, you're hiding too. Oh, you took yours off too. Well, it's already 10:14, folks. I guess we'll catch everybody on the next episode. I didn't know we were going that late. Oh, wow.
And Jason just kicked himself off.
Oh, there we go. Right on screen. Yeah, I guess we're going to go ahead. We're going to end it here, everybody. I need to do a little bit of wind down time. And let me go ahead and kick that out there and cover that.
He just muted himself. Anyways, folks.
Somebody was coughing. Yeah. Well, anyways, folks, don't forget to check out Cliff's Outdoors on Saturday nights. Okay. And what are we going to talk about next Saturday?
Honestly, if anybody that is still in here is actually will be continued to have any interest in this, we can continue this conversation on Saturday.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
We can go through more of these random configurable tent options for, slightly better, slightly more durable.
Oh, title it random stuff on Amazon.
Yeah. Than spending, $800 on a freaking Big Agnes 3-person tent.
Yeah.
You can't stand up in.
Yeah, that's why I like the cabin tents. You get more places to stand up.
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm really interested in this kind of option for doing this. I think it'll be really neat.
and it's not just a tent. It's also a canopy. It's also you can use it for 3 or 4 different things.
Oh yeah.
Or I should say events, depending on what you're doing. Oh yeah, Grace says yes.
Grace says yes. All right.
Yeah.
We can continue on Saturday. It'll be an interesting topic. I'll try to do a little bit of research between here and there, but don't hold your breath. Don't cross your fingers.
Okay, with that, everybody have a good night. Don't forget to get out there and slap a rat and get everything done. And with that, we will catch everybody on the next episode. Eee!
Come on, done. Yeah, that was crazy. We did like an hour, almost 2 hours just on that topic.
Yeah, I mean,